Charm and I are going just to get the tickets, and then we'll come back and later on we'll all go there. But we were told yesterday that the port at Pilar and Rio Duran are closed because of the violence of the Mayon volcano. So we suspect that there's going to be a whole lot more people coming this direction. Instead of going that way, they'll be coming this way to the Star Horse. We want to get there early and make sure we get tickets today. So we are starting off at 5, just after 5 a.m. We'll try to get there and see if we can get a bed this time. I don't know what time they even open the ticket office, but we're going to be there this time, and we'll see what happens. We tried to get tickets yesterday. They said not available. You have to come today, 5 to 6 is the best time. So here we are. We'll be there before 6, before 5:30, and we'll see what happens. Wish us luck on this one. Those things you got to do when you're here. If we'd gone at 10 or 11, you probably wouldn't have got a bunk. Probably wouldn't have got on the boat. I have a feeling the tickets are going to be sold out really fast today. At least we're going to be at the beginning, and let's just pray we get in. Not too far away from the Star Horse terminal. Just got to go up this road a piece. Maybe 5 minutes we'll be there. Beautiful day it's going to be today. The sun's starting to peek up over the horizon. Ferries there. Yep. There's the gate we gotta go through. There is the one we take. Right there, the big one. We'll be riding. Pena Francia, I think the name of it. Number 9 or number 12. Number 12, I think. We got a number of ferries here, but anyway, let's go see what we can do. Hopefully the ticket office is open. We just get right in, get out, and get a bunk, get beds. Few people in cars lined up here, but not many. And maybe they're going to Marinduque. I don't know. Alright. I don't see many people. Good. Maybe they're not open yet. Maybe we got here early enough to get our tickets. All issues. If he waits for us. Right here. Good.
Oo.
Right here.
Pwede magpahintay, kuya? Ano kami magbayad ah? Wala kami ng ticket.
Come right back. This way, hon. Okay. We're going to run in. He's going to wait for us. We're going to get our tickets in here. Huh? 100? It's okay. We got it. Otherwise, where are we going to get a ride? There's no more tricycles here. I don't see any here. And we don't know when the next one's coming. You know what I mean? Better. He's waiting. We have a ride back. Oh. Maybe they're not open yet, Charm. You may have to wait a while. Did I miss something here? Was I supposed to go in there or here? Over here, Charm. It's open. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Rumblan. Melanican. Okay, we're coming up to the terminal where we buy our tickets from. Let's see if they're open. Melanican. The horse. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hey, puppy. How you doing? Are you here to help us get a ticket? Seven? Maybe you tell them. Huh? This one doesn't say there's a puppy here. Somebody is here. Who said 7 o'clock? I don't know, there's a doggy in the window. Hello, Mom.
Yes.
How do we get tickets to Masbate?
8 or 7 a.m.
7 a.m.? Okay, thank you. Tell the tricycle driver, then we'll walk back out and tell him, never mind. Where do we need to get in line at? We'll just come back.
Maybe you back there.
There's not many people.
back.
Huh?
You go there with the kids.
You buy tickets and come back?
Yeah. You come
Okay.
back later. That's so expensive.
Okay, give me some money. What's the fare for him?
100.
100? And that's waiting too? Okay, we'll see you back at the
You
house.
need to bring money. Maybe the kids needs
Huh?
breakfast for the kids.
Where are we gonna eat
Do
at?
they have egg here?
We're gonna bring kids here
No.
later.
You buy egg here. Maybe they
Oh,
have.
let's see. Or donuts?
Egg. Buy egg.
Right here. Boiled egg? How many? 5 pieces? 5.
3 only. Only yung
Ilan, ma'am?
4. 4 lang po.
Gusto niyo ng asin?
Well, water.
Tubig.
No.
Huh?
Absolute.
Buy water?
Huh?
Water?
Yeah, they don't have water there.
Absolute.
Okay, they have breakfast already here. Look at this. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in one. That's nice. The way they have it set up now, not out here on the street. You know, it's all enclosed. It's very nice. I like it better. All right, hon. I'll go tell him. I'll go right back on the tricycle, go back to the resort, and then Charm and we'll wait here and get tickets. They open at 7. It's early still. It's 5:19 right now. We're early. You got an hour and 45 minutes to wait. At least you're here early. You're here very early.
Put it in the plastic. The plastic.
Ice in here. Let it melt. Okay, you get the change from that.
You didn't have money.
I have 200. I'm just going home to the house.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna head back, get on the tricycle and go back to the room so I can stay with the kids. I don't want to leave them too long. Not that I don't trust people, but you just can't trust anyone. Okay, we'll go back. Yeah, no tickets. The
No ticket?
7, they don't open till 7 a.m. Yeah, we don't want to keep you waiting so long. I will go back to my kids. I have my kids up there. She's coming later. She will get the tickets before. No, we can go. We can go. Yeah. She'll get the tickets and then come back.
Pwede na ba, pre?
We'll be back later. It's too long to keep you waiting. 7 a.m. is too long. That's almost an hour, 45 minutes. I don't want you to wait so long. I'll go back. Long time. Yeah, it's too early. Yeah. I will go back and pay. I will pay you go there and then. No, Masbate. But you have to get here earlier. No ticket. Yes. Pilar and Pio Duran port shut down because of the volcano eruption. So I think more people coming here. We want to do early. Oh, beautiful sunrise this morning, guys. Very nice here.
From what country you are there?
From the U.S. I live in Masbate from 2011 till now. Many years. 15 years. 15. Long time. Hello, Handel. How are you? Gonna catch up on the chats here. Hey, Matthew. Good morning. No, Matthew. I'm going back to the resort now. The kids are there. Charm's just buying tickets. And as soon as she gets the tickets, then she'll come back. Good morning, Michael. Hello, Michael and family. Hello, Kuma. Hey, everyone. John Drake. Good early morning to Michael family. Yeah, 5 a.m. guys. It's 5:20 now, but Charma left her at the terminal to buy tickets. They open at 7. Yeah, you get that continental breakfast. Yeah, we get that wonderful. Here's breakfast, guys. This morning it's going to be boiled eggs. That's what we have for breakfast, hard-boiled eggs. Yes, John, good morning. We had to get up early because Pilar and Pio Duran ports are shut down. We want to make sure we get a bunk on the ferry, and they open at 7. So Charm is like first in line there for Masbate to get tickets. So we'll see if there's a bunk available. We should have them. But it is ferry day, yep. Be joking. Puppy butt in the window. Yeah, you see that? That was funny. I walk up to the window and there's a puppy's butt in the window. That's funny. Hey, this is to go to Taal, to where our resort is. I don't know if you want to call it. Yes, it's 5:19 in the morning. You're right, Handel. We had to get up early so we could get tickets to get out of here. Yeah, they have donuts there, but I didn't get any. The kids can eat hard-boiled egg if they wake up. That's breakfast. I don't know if the Mayon's still spewing or not. I haven't seen the news, but they did close the port because of ash. They closed the Pilar and Pio Duran because of the possible eruption. You don't know if it's going to get worse or not. So we'll see. We're going to go this route where we should see it, but maybe it's going to be in the middle of the night before we're out far enough in the ocean to see the smoke from it if it is erupting. We'll see. is calling me handsome, I gotta make them a moderator too. All right. Do it again here. And you'll turn blue really quick. All right. Jolyn, welcome. Good morning. I'm heading back to the hotel right now. Shack, dive, whatever you want to call it. But it's over here. Incredible edible egg. Yeah, that's what we're having for breakfast. I'm just going to go back here and work on my channel a little bit, make sure everything's updated. Updated pictures on the thumbnails, monetized. I don't work so hard on my thumbnails because I'm always busy. Sorry about that. I had to go try to find a photo there. Show this guy for. We're at the J. Kahandagan Resort. At the end of the village. You know the little sidewalk you walk across? The little cement walkway to the beach? Right there. You can drop me. Yeah, down here. I think. Sorry, they're up. Here, yeah. The resort. When I walked by this morning. All right, many fish. Where we're at. Somewhere down here is a walkway to the beach. Yeah, there. Okay. Okay. Oh. Many people here this morning, many fish maybe. Maybe they caught many fish. We'll see. good. And we don't have to go too far up there.
Kagandahan in
Kagandahan.
Kagandahan. In,
How much, Kuya?
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Not. How much, Kuya?
200 or
200? Oh,
thank you so much, sir.
thank you. All right. Good morning. All right. Did you catch pusit?
Pusit daw.
Sit po.
Pusit?
Oh, pusit po. Pusit po.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Fresh pusit, guys.
Fresh.
Fresh, very nice. Good job. Okay. Let's go down here to our resort. I didn't know they had a number 4 here too. We have number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. And I guess he's trying to sell it. From what I understand, he's trying to sell a beachfront here. Resort. It's beautiful out here. If you would just improve your resort and make it better, it's not better. Look at that. Sun's coming up over here. At least I know we're going to get tickets because we're right in the front. There's very few people there at the ferry. So unless they pre-sold tickets illegally, because they told us you've got to be first come, first serve, and knowing that it opens at 7, we got here one day at 8 o'clock. And when we got up in line, there was a long line. But when we got up to the line, maybe about 100 people, they were sold out. They said, oh, there's sitting room only. Like, what the hell? So this time we're there before they even crack of dawn, and Charm's at the front of the line. So hopefully we'll be okay. Kids should be okay. This is our resort, guys. For those of you who missed it yesterday, let me walk you through it, how nice this place is. You guys will love this place. At least I got a water with ice in too. Wow, it's nice. Anyway, this is our wonderful resort, guys. You have lalaki and babae CRs, even though they don't say nothing on them. And this is your CR. You get a bucket with no water pressure, a toilet, no shower. That's your shower right there. Okay, that's it. This one's full of sand, needs to be washed out. But again, it's a bucket. I'm gonna fill them up. We'll clean this out. Take a shower this morning. It's horrible, this place. Anyway, I need to sweep that sand out of there. We got the aircon running. I'm gonna run it until we leave. Use every bit of money out of them if I can. What is it gonna be, 200 pesos? Here's your stove, guys. You got a dual burner stove. You got 2 burners here. Of course, you have pans too. They do provide you with some pan here. And a bit of garlic, if you want to use their garlic. And flour. Used flour in that kettle. So that's your kitchen, guys, right there. You have dual burners. Okay. Here's your dining area, wonderful dining area. Nice big table for a big old family or lots of people. You got extra stools here you can put down, you know, and relax here at the table and have your breakfast, your coffee or whatever. I don't know how I'm going to get coffee this morning. There ain't no uling here. No wood, nothing to burn. I have to go on the beach and try to get some driftwood, I guess. Find a lighter. Here's your refrigerator. Yeah, that's got a little leftover water in it. But that's your ref. Okay, so you got a nice refrigerator. It says Coca-Cola on it. A 2-burner stove, pots and pans. Wow, you got it made here. What a resort. Nice. Anyway, let me show you what it's made out of. This is quite classy. This is got to be a 5-star resort in the Philippines, guys. You got metal roofing as siding, okay, and some flat sheet, metal flat sheet here. And then over here, you see, look, nice metal roofing. This one, they even put logs down to hold the aircon up. You know, that's how thick the walls are. So metal, metal, metal. I mean, this is awesome. This is 5-star, 5-star, guys. I'll walk around the front, show you the other room too. Then the front of the building, look at this awesome design. I mean, this has got to beat it all. This is pressed wood design with flat 1/4-inch plywood on top. I mean, this is beautiful. Beautiful the way they've done the design of this five-star hotel. Your door here. I don't know what the hell happened there. But your door got a latch on it. That's your door lock. Okay, got the same thing over here. This one's still locked because we're in that one. Same design. Beautiful, huh? And then your flooring. This is your deck right here where you sit and enjoy the day. You got a chair here. They could have gave us a rocker, I guess, but it looks beautiful, huh? Look at this. This is a five-star resort in the Philippines, guys, and I want you to believe it, okay? I want you to believe it. Wow. All right. Got the little tarpaulins up here and got it going on. Five-star resort here, guys. I want you to come here. Make sure you come here. We got some cactus plants here. Or some kind of plants. Got a little table outdoors here you can sit at, or here with an umbrella. Yeah, you can sit there. They got power. They got a couple of lights on this property. It has 2, and one in the CR that's 3. The one on the porch is 4. You shut the water off so you don't waste water. And I will shut off this water. What happens if the drain is underneath the bucket, so I got to watch that so we can. I don't know if the kids are going to want to take showers in here or wait till they get to the ship. Anyway, guys, it's a beautiful morning. Yes, it is. You see at first glance, I thought it was a joke. Yeah, John, a true hillbilly resort. This is a true piece of crap. Here's a gate to get in, guys. Here's a lock on the gate. Hawaiian gate. What's that going to stop somebody? Give me a break. I don't know where the staff is. Last night I was trying to figure out where the staff was. Somebody's got a tent camping out here on the beach. We'd have probably been more comfortable in the tent. Some guy's over there digging a hole. I don't know what the hell he's doing that for. Early in the morning, working like that. Beautiful sunrise coming up, guys. We're going to get to see a beautiful sunrise here in Lucena at the J. Kagandahan Beach Resort. It's for sale. I saw a sign right here, guys. Here, you see? No agent, direct buyer only. Beachfront for sale. See? He's selling it. Same phone number is up here. The guy's selling it. You guys want to buy a beach lot? Here you go. In Lucena. I'm sure whoever buys it will turn this place around. It wouldn't take much. Anyway, he has some nice poussette in his bucket over there. Guy caught some fresh poussette. So that's the best way to buy fish, guys, is to come down like this in a fishing village. If you come down here and catch the boats as they're coming in, you're bound to get some fresh fish. All right? Just through the night of them catching it. And they spend the night out there with their lights on out here in the ocean. They got places they go just like we do. Catch poussette. Is anybody here? Did I lose everybody? These guys got it going on. I guess they've been here a while. They got 2 tents over here. Dogs on the beach, barking at people. That's normal. Normal in the Philippines. I'm going to have to snapshot this picture here just to save it for this heading, for this highlight here. Let me see if I can get a picture here. Up. Hold on a minute, guys. All right, guys, I got the picture. Let me go to all messages. Sorry about that. I was on top messages only. All right. Good morning to you, Jolene. How are you? How far along is the journey back home to base? Handle we're going to take from, well, we're going to leave probably on the ferry, depart somewhere between 3 and 4 p.m. We'll arrive Masbate Island 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So from where I'm standing right now, it's going to be about 24 hours, a little over 24 hours from right now, and probably about 28 hours before I'm actually home. Once we land in Masbate City at 7, I don't know what else Charm has in mind. to do there. It's a weekday. I don't know if she's going to do banking, shopping, or whatever she wants to do. I don't know yet. We haven't decided yet what we're doing when we get back to Masbate. But after that, we'll head home. We have to take a van to get back home because our motorcycle is in Balud. I didn't ride all the way to Masbate City in my truck. We caught a bus out of Balud. It was a Isarog bus that leaves Balud at, I think that we left around 8 a.m. from Balud. And we arrived in Cubao City, I think close to, I don't know what it was, 9 or 10 in the morning. I don't remember back now. God, it's been just a blur, all the places we've gone and things we've done. And this thing has totally consumed my mind, this piece of crap resort we're in. But anyway, we slept through the night. We made it. Today's a new day. We're going to get out of here. There's somebody going fishing out there. A fishing boat heading out. Some folks taking a long walk on the beach, enjoying their morning, go checking out the fishermen that are catching fish. So this guy looks like he's heading out, going to do some fishing this morning. Marinduque is right over here, guys, on the opposite side. In fact, it's so hazy this morning, I can't even see it. Marinduque is straight out here, the island of Marinduque. It's right out here. So you can't really see it this morning, but it goes from, stretches from about here over to about here. It's just a haze right now. I saw it yesterday some, you could see it a little bit. Anyway, wow. Another fisherman cruising by. Little boats. I have 3 fishing boats. I don't have mine set up this way. This is set up for poussette fishing. These 2 right here are set up with nets for catching poussette. And what they do is they go out, they run a generator. They have a generator on the boat. I was doing a video yesterday. The guy was working on his 12 horsepower diesel engine. And I was showing that. But what he was doing was repairing a fuel leak he had at the injector. So he got it fixed. He's ready to go. I thought he said he was leaving at 9, but he didn't. He was here all night. Maybe today they're going to go. Oh, he's jogging. Look out. He's jogging now. He's just getting exercise, enjoying the morning. It's a beautiful place out here, you know. There's the moon over there. Got the moon and sun this morning. I mean, it's a beautiful place if you wanted to resort. But the problem is you're on a sandbar. The water comes behind. We're at low tide right now. The water actually comes in on this side and comes back behind these houses. There's water over here, like a swamp of salt water back behind this resort. It's like a swampy land back there. And then you have dry land on the other side of that, the real land. So this is like a sandbar here. I think that's what they're advertising, that they're located on a sandbar, which they actually are. So, Filipino dog, red skin, been eating too much fish. So anyway, here goes that guy. He's heading back the other way now. So I didn't find anything special about this. The sunrise is pretty beautiful this morning. You know, but other than that, it wasn't much of a delight to sleep here on the floor. My back hurts. The mattress was about 2 inches thick, laid on the floor. Then they had a little bed, like a twin-size bed, with 2-inch thick mattress that my kids are sleeping on. Put all 3 kids up there right by the aircon. Gave them some blankets to cover up so they could sleep comfortable. Charm and I just slept on the floor. Anyway, we're used to hardship at times. It doesn't really bother us. Just we were complaining to be complaining just because it's a shithole, you know. Sorry to tell them that, but their place sucks. I don't know. I can't figure out this boat here. Let's see what this is. It's got an angled back end there. I don't know what that is. It's angled down, then flat. Cabin over the engine compartment area. I got ladder going up there like a deck. Maybe for passengers. Maybe that's seats I see on there. Maybe this is a passenger boat. Gotta be. They have a little place in the back there. I saw the other side of the boat. There's a CR there. On the side of the boat is like a little wooden out of plywood sticking out from the other side. There's nothing on this side, but there's a little CR on the other side. So this is more than likely a passenger boat. Probably does Marinduque tours from here or something like that. He's big enough to scoot over to Marinduque. So, and Marinduque is only not that far. You can catch a ferry. Down here, you see the ferry down here. Okay, down here, that's where the port is that we went to. I don't think I can show you the port from here. I don't think we'll be able to see it. But that's where Charm is right now. You guys went down with me on the tricycle ride this morning and got to see that. What the hell is that? It's different. What the hell is that? A seed. Some kind of seed. Anybody know what that is? It's like a seed in the sand here. Maybe I'll take it home, plant it, see if it'll grow. See what kind of plant comes out of that. It's heavy, so it's still got the seed there. That's a seashell, broken. Anyway, I was down here yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it. I was down here looking at the starfish. If you ever wanted starfish, boy, this is a place to get them. There are literally thousands of starfish down here on the beach. Morning. Let me see if I can see some this morning. We're not actually as low tide as we were yesterday. So probably they're all back in the water already. But there were a lot of starfish up here yesterday. They got back in the water already. The beach was covered with them. I walked out there. I took a picture of it on the video. We were watching the guy with the boat repair here. And I was looking, boy, there's many, many starfish out here in the ocean. I was looking to see if I could find a unique shell. Something coral or something unique that I could say I picked up from the beach in Lucena and put it in my collection. Something different, you know? This one I'll remember. All right, I'll take this one home with me. Pretty shell. When I get it home, I'll write Lucena Beach on it. Or the Kagandahan to remind me never to come back here. Kagandahan Beach Resort. Wow. Not much of a beach resort, I'll tell you. I don't know how they even get... You think the government would come over here and take a look at what they're selling to people, you know? You think they would come and see that. Do an inspection. They're a business. You think they'd come and do an inspection. Maybe somebody needs to report them. Shut this dive down. This is not a resort. This is just a dive. Somebody has built two little roofing metal shacks here and thrown a mattress in there and calling it a resort. And anyway, they're not going to get a good review from me. I'm going to go on Google Map. I'm going to give a review on this place. That Richmore Beach Resort is better looking. Somebody just bought this land and put a wall around it, built a bunch of cabanas on it, little cubos that you can sleep in. But at least it's looking better than this one we're in. You'd think somebody would try to improve it. You buy this land, pay good money for a beachfront property, you call it a resort, and then you leave it looking like a dive. Anyway, gives me ideas what not to do where I live. I would never, ever put somebody in a dive like this. I'd hate to advertise it. You imagine? And you know, the thing is, when you want to rent this, you go online to reserve. They ask for 50% down for reservation, non-refundable. That's what it says, non-refundable. So basically you have to put $1,400 down It was 2,200. And then they added, because of Micah and Ella's age, they added two additional person. So they added 300 pesos each to the kids. So we ended up paying 2,800 pesos to come here to spend one night. 2,800 for this wonderful 5-star hotel. Unbelievable. Kids are still asleep. Good. Here's where we slept right there, Charm and I. On the floor on a mattress, and then the kids are up here on the bed by the aircon. That's the whole place. No windows, only the one door. This one's a window. It's actually a window, and it's latched inside. And I kind of fell. I went to put my charger in, plug it in, and I kind of fell against it, put my hand against it, the whole window pushed out. Like it's broken. Anyway, I want to clean this CR up a little bit for them. I got to get the sand out of this thing just so we can take showers out here if we want to. Unbelievable. Let's see what we can do. Look at the sand. All the sand here. They haven't cleaned it in who knows how long. The toilet was completely black, like it had been overflowed with poo-poo, diarrhea or something. When I first got here, and better to wash it out the doorway. Got a brush here. I guess we could use to brush the sand down the drain. I don't know what they got underneath this. Probably drains out into that sewer out there in the back. We thought it was a waterway. That's probably a sewerway, you know, for all these resorts. It's sort of like they were doing in Boracay. They were running sewer down onto the beach. People were saying, "Oh, such a nice, beautiful beach in Boracay. White sand beach." What they didn't know was right out in the water, where all the algae was turning green, was sewer they were walking in. They were swimming and walking in the actual sewage of the resorts, because the resorts didn't have proper. Resorts did not have proper facilities for sewage. They didn't, and so they finally started shutting the resorts down. Do the same thing here. See, they put the bucket over the drain. Makes no sense to me either. I don't pay the water bill here. I'm gonna clean the place up a little bit so at least a halfway decent clean shower. And no sand all over the floor. What's worse than taking a shower? You go in there and you walk in, and when you walk out you get sand all over your feet, you know? Alright. I'll fill it up again. I'll do it again the minute. There's all sand here. We'll get it. They haven't cleaned this in a coon's age. Look how black the tiles are. And the staff is really no good here. That light there works. This one here is broken. But if I push on it, it'll make the connection. I twisted it all around last night trying to remove it. I was going to swap the bulb because this was the cleaner of the CRs. I couldn't even clean it. Couldn't even do it. It wouldn't come out. The bulb wouldn't come out. I finally said to hell with it. Alright guys. Alright. Let me see. Get out of here. We're getting it. Give me something to do till Charm gets back from getting our tickets. Help these guys clean their resort a little bit. All right, cleaner. They can pay me later. Maybe somebody will see my vlog and decide this is not the place for them to come to. Charm and I asked him about the deposit, getting our money back before we even stepped foot in the room, and she said, "Oh, you'll have to call the owner, blah 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 blah, and ask him for your money back." I think the owner was that kid I saw. Oh, wait a minute. At the main office? Oh, look at here. Look at this. We got a bunch of new puppies. My goodness. What are you going to do with all them? New guard dogs for your fancy 5-star resort. I love it. I think somebody lives up on top there. That's the main office. Look. Main office. Masagana 2 Beach Owner Association Incorporated. It's a corporation. In service for the community. Wow, amazing. It's actually a corporation. He's got a fire extinguisher up there. I wonder if it's charged, ready to go. I think somebody lives up there. Maybe the owner lives up there. Yesterday I saw him, the young lad that we saw on Facebook. He came here, he stepped on the wood, stepped here, jumped over into that yard. Instead of walking around, he jumped over the fence. So maybe he's the one who lives upstairs there. I don't know. Maybe he hears me complaining. And he knows. Alright, clean my camera off a little bit. Alright, let's shut this water down here. It's full. Good thing their damn plunger worked, I'll tell you. Anyway, I think it's raining. It's funny, I can hear it in the drain going through the hole also. Their sewer is tied to this hole right here. So the septic must be right underneath it. Well, at least it's out of the way. It takes forever to fill a bucket up here. I'm almost done fooling around with this. Let it fill up and then I'm done. It's nasty here. Charm and I are never, ever, ever coming back to this beach. My alarm, 6 o'clock. That means Charm has 1 more hour before they open up to sell tickets. I want to fill this up. That way, if we do need to use the bathroom, the kids, when they wake up, they can go there and use it. The dog was eating out of this thing. They feed the dog right here. And I saw the dog was underneath the house yesterday. And now I see she's back here with her pups. Nursing her puppies. They're back here. 1, 2, 3. I think she got about 6 of them. Anyway. Somebody's alarm's going off. I'm sure we'll see the staff sometime this morning before we leave. I'm not going to much talk about their building to them. I'm just going to write what I need to write. Oh. In here. So guys, when you're in the Philippines, this is what you could expect to see in a CR at times. Okay, you might walk in. This might be what you see. A toilet and a bucket and a towel. Okay, and that is your shower, that is your toilet. Everything is done from there. Pretty dirty. Man. At least to give us a brush, huh? I'm gonna sit my butt on that? No. You sit up above it. You don't sit your butt down on the toilet, guys. Don't ever put your butt on the toilet. You don't know what you're gonna get. You know if the water's clean. You don't know where the water came from. Alright, that was full enough. Oh, put my dirty footprint on it. Damn it, Mike. You clean it, then you dirty it. Okay, guys, that one's done. We're done. And done. Alright, we're out of here. How much for the CRs? There is no trash can here to put your trash. They don't provide towels for you. So if you didn't come with a towel, then forget taking a shower because you have no towels available to you. Let me throw this down here, Charm. You might as well throw it on the ground. There's no other place for trash here. You know? There aren't any ants here, which is a good thing. Not like one resort we went to had a bunch of ants. So we'll just put that up there. And not a lot of ants here. So guys, I know it's going to be a better day today. The rest of the day will get better as we go because we're going on the ferry. And the ferry has eating accommodations. They have bunks to sleep on. They have about 4-inch thick foam on it. It's going to be really cold, but we have blankets to keep us warm. So we'll be fine when it comes to that. All right, we'll go back, catch the chat up, guys. Let's see. True Hillbilly Resort, yeah. But it is a nice sunrise. Yeah, you just have to look, you know. We found the beautiful sunset, or sunrise. Tennessee, welcome. How are you doing? Jimmy sent me to you. Well, thank you, Tennessee Blacksmith. Thank you so much. Michael, thanks for the chili. Tennessee Blacksmith, thank you for the gold coin. Much appreciated, guys. They got rid of your happy, so chill out and have a Red Bull. They got rid of the happy turd? Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was Michael's favorite one. Good thing is it less than a poop. Hey, David, how are you? Almost 2 a.m. A cargo container would be better. Exactly. You're right. It'd be safer from the storm, too. This place is a POS, I'll tell you. This place is horrible. Yeah, $46 for one night here in a dive. You think that like that, Mike? You think like that because you care, Mike. You'd have a great resort. Maybe you could do your own, but it would take a family commitment. Yeah, it's quite a lot of work to own a resort, and that's probably why I haven't done it yet or tried to invest in that direction. That first thing. Second thing is we live in a very remote fishing village, which this is kind of remote out here, but they did a resort. So maybe we'll do something in the future. We have another lot, beachfront lot, not the one I live on, my home is on. I don't know that I'd want to have a resort made out of that place. But who knows, you know, if I ever found a better place to live, I'd turn to where I live and do a resort. But that's the best place I found to live in the Philippines, so I'm staying there. Watch out, Michael, they may charge you for cleaning it. It could be, David. I'm going to have to be done with that issue. I'm done cleaning. That's it. I'm done. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Charm will be back in about, I would say 45 minutes or so. They opened the ticket office at 7, and Charm is like right at the front of the line. Not many people are there. So it should be right up in the front to get us tickets to get out of here. Yeah, I should present them with a cleaning bill for their CR cleaning. I have documented footage. I was actually cleaning it for them. Maybe their staff would get fired, you know. But I have a feeling the staff is family members. And I have a feeling the young kid that was here yesterday is probably the son of the owner. I think he lives in the building over here, actually. Yep. All is good. Nobody's hurt. Move on. That's right. Where's the chairs at? Patrick, you're looking at them. Patrick, can you send me over your email? Can you email me? Just type, I don't know if you have it or not, type email into the chat here, and the Nightbot is going to give you the email address. If you could send me over an email, I want to share it with Matthew. He wants to stay in touch with you and get in touch with you via email. I think Matthew's on here right now. Yeah, Michael, I should have been down there hanging out on the beach, but there's really nowhere to sit down there. It's black sand. It's very dirty. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it. Enjoy the morning. My water's still got ice in it. That's positive. I got eggs. Oh, I told her 5. 4. Dang gummit. People don't listen very well. I guess I should have said Lima instead of 4 or instead of 5. Maybe she would have understood me better. Look at this. What we got going here? Dog fight? Yeah, boy. We're going to have a dog fight. This is how the beaches are here, guys. Good looking dog there, that one in the front. Yeah, see? Hiya! Hey! Shoot! Scare them all out of here. That one's being a bully. Hiya! That one looks like shepherd mix. Right there. That looks like a shepherd mix dog. This one walking over here, he looks like shepherd mix, you know? Look at them big ears. Nice looking dog. But the problem, just like our beach, you get too many dogs, too many boys, one girl goes in heat, and then the dog fights start, you know? Over and over. They just hear nothing but dogs fighting throughout the village. Well, I see a lot of fishing boats out here. A lot of little boats out here. I see 6 boats out here. A lot of boats fishing this morning. Anyway, beautiful sunrise we have this morning. Just gonna relax here. The kids are, I said the kids are sleeping, so. I wonder if this chair would even hold me. That's a chair. It's got sand all over it. Crap on it. I'll sit back over here. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. So we had a lot of fun on our vacation, our little mini vacation we've been on. You're back. All right. There you go. If you could send me over an email, Patrick, and I'll share it with Matthew. There you go. Patrick Rayhard at gmail.com. There you go. You guys got it. Perfect. Yeah, some nice looking boats out here. All right. Did they go get the tickets? I seen you riding early. Yeah, Charm's over there right now, Matthew. They said the ticket office won't open till 7. I went up to the ticket office and there was a butt with his dog in the window. A dog with his butt in the window. A butt with his dog in the window, yeah. There was a dog there, had his butt to the window. And then the dog turned around, stuck his head out the window where you buy your tickets from. But nobody was in there. And I asked the lady in the next booth that was there for Balancan. And she said, oh, they open at 7. So Charm said, I'll just wait. You go back, be with the kids, and I'll just wait here. So that's what I did. I came back here. All right. All right. You guys got each other's emails. That's great. Look forward to seeing you guys in December. That'll be a lot of fun. I can promise you, I don't have one of these houses that looks like this. My houses are very safe. The ones I built on the beach, my Kubos, each of them have already been through 3 typhoons. Not huge ones. I think the strongest we got this year was a category 2 probably. Opong was a category 2. But they've both been through it, no problems at all. Not one stick moved on those houses. They're very strong. They're built right. And the only thing I'm going to do is I have a whole roll of tarpaulin. I'm going to make a roll-up tarpaulin with bamboo. so I can drop it on the outside of the Kauaian. So you can drop it and tie it if somebody it happens to be in there during the typhoon, inclement weather, and somebody happens to be in that shack staying there downstairs, it'll be completely covered off where no water can come in. You know, I don't want water spraying in through the windows there. It's just Kauaian, open Kauaian. So I'll put a drop down tarpaulins there on that. I bought a whole roll of tarpaulin. I just haven't put it to use yet. I'd even sleep in a tent on the beach. Yeah, that's all good. But December is typhoon season, Matthew. And you guys definitely have to be safe down there. Whether you're at the beach or whether you're in my home, we're going to make sure everybody's safe. We have a good place to stay. And also, the elementary school that we remodeled, that elementary school is very, very strong. That's going to take a very strong typhoon to do any damage to it ever again. It's done really, really good. And even the solar panels on the roof, there's nothing to hurt them. There will be nothing there that can damage them as far as trees or branches or anything, because there's nothing around that can fly and hit that, unless the roof flies off the big school and lands on the little school. That might happen. But yep. Can you do a bonfire with that tent? Yep, certainly you can. No problem at all with a bonfire at our beach. You can burn wood all night long if you want to keep the fire stoked, or make it so it can be self-burning. But yeah, you can burn wood on our beach. You can do anything you want. Where I live, it's no problem, no issues of anything. But music, fiesta time, music goes pretty much all night, or maybe till 3 in the morning, you know, like that, before they shut the music down, 3 or 4 maybe, depending on if people are in the plaza. If people are in the plaza dancing, they'll keep the music going. So fiesta, you could count on 3 days of boom, boom, boom. Hearing that bass, boom, boom, boom. Even no matter where you are, in our village or the next village, the music is so loud that you can hear the boom, boom, boom. You know when fiesta's going on around you in different villages because of the music. So it's easy to figure that out. The old roof needed burned up anyway. Yeah, that old roof was no good. The school versus resort is apple and orange. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Bill Meyer. Thank you for the chili. Michael, thank you so much. Patrick says, no one there. No, there's nobody here. Nobody, Patrick, not even staff. Last night I came out. I was looking for staff. I wanted to ask them, do you guys give towels, furnished towels, so we could take a shower? Most hotels do. Most resorts do. And so I'm looking, I'm yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. No one's answering me. Nobody. I have not seen a staff member since we arrived yesterday. And they left and they disappeared. I saw one lady a little later in the afternoon, and then she was gone. I haven't seen anybody since. I don't know where they live. I'm not sure. Maybe that one guy lives up over here behind us. There's a dog there with puppies. Somebody's got to be feeding and taking care of them. So, but no, I haven't seen anybody. There's nobody around. You can yell out here, nobody's coming. You can have an issue, have a heart attack, and you die here. Nobody be here to help you. Yeah, it's not a safe resort, not a good resort. Got pretty flags up here though. It got a beautiful name. So, a golden poop. All right. Awesome. I got to work on my tan before I come. Nah, you don't, Matthew. You'll get a tan over here. Double pepper, baby. Yeah, thank you. The money. Did someone say golden shower? Oh no. Don't tell me they're having a golden shower now. Yeah, Matthew, we won't bring you here when you're visiting. I guarantee you, we wouldn't bring you here to this place. Unless you wanted to hunt for starfish. If you wanted 1,000 starfish to dry up, take back with you, we could hook you up with that. I don't know what good starfish are, but they're not using them here in the village. I don't know if they're good for medicine or if they're good for anything, but this beach here, This beach has 1,000 starfish. Within a 100 square meter area, you probably got 1,000 starfish right where that boat's sitting out there where I was standing yesterday. I didn't realize. I looked down. I was walking on starfish. There's so many. A lot of starfish down there. So I don't know what would be a good purpose for starfish is, but obviously the Filipinos haven't figured it out yet. Otherwise, they would be gathering those, drying them, and selling them. Unless they're protected here, I don't know. There's a lot of them. Quite literally, Matthew, the toilets don't flush. We got to flush the toilet like 4 times and plunge it with a plunger if you want it to flush down for you. Quiet out here, isn't it? Kind of nice. Maybe Charm took one of the eggs out of the bag before she handed it. 105. There's only 4 here. That's weird. That's pretty weird. But the water is nice and cold. Look at that. The water is so cold. It's got ice in it. Look at that. Still got ice in it. Stand it up here. Have a hard-boiled egg. They give you salt with your hard-boiled egg, like this, rock salt. This is what they give you, a little bag of salt when you order eggs. And even on the ship, you order 1 egg, they'll give you salt with it. Or sometimes the ship don't have them. I'm gonna set my camera here, guys. We'll just sit here and chat with you here. Let me flip the camera around. I'm gonna put it against my water bottle here. I got the same shirt on. I slept in it last night. I had on yesterday. No place really to take a damn shower here. But I will change it. I'll be changing my shirt here in a minute. Before I go anywhere, I'll be doing a bird bath. Got to. Bird bath and tawas. You guys know what tawas is? Tawas. Tawas is the Filipino deodorant. Tawas keeps you from smelling. I've used deodorant here, the one that they sell in the store, the stick deodorant. I got a kid out here flying a kite. What an enjoyable morning. What a beautiful thing, you know? Watching a little boy on the beach flying a kite at sunrise. Isn't that nice? Anyway, the tawas, a couple things I found that it's good for, other than keeping you from stinking. You take a little powder and you put it on your hand, and then you just rub your underarm with it, and do the other hand same way. And that takes care of your. How far apart is Masbate and Bicol? 3 hours by ferry. 70 kilometers. 65, 70. I think, well, Mayon Mountain, I think, is 70 kilometers. So probably about 40. They do about 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. So probably, I'd say it's about 45, 50 kilometers. Mount Mayon is about 70 from Masbate. But that's why they shut down the pier in Pilar and Pio Duran. And that's why Charm and I are worried that the Star Horse here is going to be packed with people. You imagine all the buses every day. There's about, I'd say there's probably 6 buses of people that are fully loaded. They go from Masbate through Pilar or Pio Duran, heading to Manila. The port in Pilar, I think Pio Duran also, but I know the port in Pilar was shut down. So all the buses that go through there don't have nowhere to go. Oh, I'm getting water on my phone. There we go. That's better. Anyway, we think possibly there's going to be a lot more traffic this direction from the Star Horse because it's still running. Okay, Bill. I saw the eruption. I posted on my Facebook account. A lot of smoke. A lot of ash coming out. Dude wipes, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Okay. You getting it figured out, Matthew? If you look at where we stayed today and you look at the CR, whatever you think you're going to need when you have to enter a CR like that, that's what you need, because there's a lot of CRs like this, a lot worse than this, much dirtier, much nastier. You're squatting, you're not sitting. But when you got to go, you got to go. And actually, a bottle of water serves you better than that tableau. At least with a bottle of water, you can direct it and you can spray it. You can, you know. So, anyway. Here we are talking about poop. This egg is not bad. I'm hungry. This place is amazing, isn't it? I don't know why they gave us a 2-burner stove. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Well, kind of, I guess we want to cook adobo chicken in one and rice on the other. That would explain it. That's why you got this 2-burner stove here. 1, 2. That's pretty good, because they got a couple pots up there. And here, the wok is, if you guys don't have one of those woks are probably the most universal pan that I own too. You can use it for everything. For cooking eggs, for cooking everything you want. Chicken, rice, whatever you want to cook. Can be cooked in a wok if you want to cook it in a wok. So they're very, very handy, guys. If you don't own a wok, I highly recommend you buy one. They're very, very good. I haven't squatted in years. Patrick, I got eggs when I went down to the pier with Charm. But I have 3 kids. I have 3 eggs. And that's their breakfast this morning when they wake up. They may not even want it. But no, there's no food here. Nothing. I could have bought fresh poussette from the fisherman this morning. I could have paid him for some poussette and brought it up here and get some Kauaian. I could have put some Kauaian under here and lit it on fire and got the stove going. Throw some fresh poussette in that wok up there. And we could have fried up some poussette this morning. But no, I don't have any food here. There's no food here. I don't know what Charm will bring back with her. She might bring some. She might get hungry and bring something else back. I should text her and tell her to bring more food back. Potassium alum in America. Yes, Michael. And potassium alum has 2 good purposes. I was going to get to the second one in a minute. Teach you to cook rice in one. I love fried rice. All right. Well, they'll teach you that. No problem. Yeah, if you complain too much, they'll tell you go back to America. I know. So, yeah, the basic ingredient in deodorant is potassium alum. Now, the other thing that Tawas is really, really cheap to buy. Okay, they have the grade that you use under your arm is more like a real soft, like flour. The other Tawas you can buy is a little more coarse. They don't powder it as much. It's a little more coarse. And what that's good for, if you have, for example, if you have a drum of dirty water, okay, you throw your tawas in and just get a stick and stir it a little bit. You don't have to throw a lot of tawas, just a little small handful, tawas in the drum and stir it. And when you come back in about 30 to 45 minutes, and your water from the top all the way to the bottom is clear as a bell. It's as clear as this drinking water right here. Okay? It amalgamates with all the dirt and anything, sediments, anything that's in the water. It'll amalgamate with that and it'll fall to the bottom of your barrel. So if you want a quick way to treat water, to take the dirt out of it before you send it through your water purifier, you can do it with tawas. I could do my whole well like that. Okay, I could Tawas my whole well, and the Tawas would amalgamate with any dirt that's in the water whatsoever and take it down to the bottom. It'd probably save me a hell of a lot on filters if I did that. My water filters would last a lot longer. But you could. That's one way of using it to where you can clean water up with it. Matthew, good morning, Bryce. Well, this place is not worth anything. I wouldn't stay. Yeah, Bill, we're leaving. We're just gonna ride it out until it's time to go down the ferry. We're only maybe 15 minutes the most by tricycle. Well, about 5-minute walk, 15-minute tricycle ride. So 20 minutes from the ferry. Charm's gonna get our tickets, but the ferry doesn't depart until this afternoon. You got to be on board by 2. So they will depart somewhere between 2 and 4. And we'll have our tickets. She's there getting them now. She'll come back here. We'll figure out what we're going to eat. I should text her right now. Tell her to bring some breakfast back. Where there's no food over here. Give me a second, guys. I'm back. Okay, Jimmy John, there's a secret to that, too. The way not to get your clothes all wet when you take a dump is you need to pull them all the way down past your knees, right? And then when you bring the tabo up out of the bucket, you bring it up over the side over your thigh. Okay? So you got one hand down at your butthole and you got one hand holding the tabo. And as you're pouring the water down, you use your fingers to clean your butt. Yeah, it gets pretty stinky. That's why you need a bar of soap when you're done. Okay? And I found a little bar of soap over there that's enough to wash your hands when you're done taking a poop. We have some soap too we brought with us. But you need to make sure that you have something to clean your hands with and some alcohol so you can spray your hands with alcohol when you're done. Otherwise you got poopy on your hands. But that's how you do it. To keep your pants from getting wet and your drawers, just pull them down to your knees and then bring your tabo up over your thigh, up near your stomach. You bring it over that way. Get one hand down there in the back, or in the front rather. Get one hand down in the front on the left side, reaching around and pour the water into your hand and clean yourself. That's how you do it. Patrick, I'm going to build a house there. All right. Good. That's a great idea, Patrick, but don't build here. Patrick, if you want a beach lot, this one's for sale. I'm sure you improved this one tremendously, but I don't know what the guy's selling it for. He has 4 lots here, guys. 4 lots. But the thing is, they're on a sandbar, and based on the rules I know from the Philippines is you have 20 meters from the high tide mark, okay? 20 meters belongs to the government. And then that's when your property starts. Or you'll have 20 meters from the high tide mark going up, and then they have what they call an easement, a road easement, okay, which is another 20 meters. So that's 40 meters from the high tide mark that you cannot build on or touch legally. If you do build on it and they decide to put a roadway through there, you have to tear it down. Okay, so that's the laws of the Philippines. That's not my laws. So here, looking at what he has, it looks like he has the 20 meters from the high tide mark from where he started, but right behind him is a swamp. Okay, there's water back behind him as well. That's ocean water. Like he advertised, he's on a sandbar, meaning ocean water behind, ocean water in front. He's got to go by the high tide mark on front and back of his property that he doesn't own. Okay, so yeah, Ted Behold, the truth about island life. Yes, that's what we're trying to share, Ted. Make sure people are really aware of what they're getting into before they come here, you know, because they may not know, you know. It does need a store and restaurant here. It really does. There's a store. I went and got beer yesterday. There's a sorry store here, and I bought a large bottle of water. I bought a liter of Red Horse, and I bought a fudgy bar for MJ. and it cost me. I came out with I had 233 pesos change, so it was 267 pesos for all of that. Not bad, but anyway, I'm gonna have water right now. I'm fine with the food and everything else, but I have to have a good shitter. Well, I don't know that you're always going to have that, Matthew. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make this morning. Is no one promised you a rose garden, bro. Make sure you're right now. So when you do come, when you do see the toilet like this somewhere, you'll know, to avoid it. Go somewhere else. There you go, Michael. That'll do it. A shovel and wipes. Much better. All you need is a spoon. Carry a spoon around your back pocket. You can spoon out a hole and squat down there and do it right on the beach. Yeah, exactly, Ted. They need to hear it. It's not all rainbows and unicorns. A lot of unicorns over here, but it damn sure ain't all rainbows, that's for sure. It was like a prison last night. You see it? It's a metal. This is the room. It's made out of all metal construction. The roof is metal. The siding is metal. The only thing that's not metal is this front here, which is pressed wood. This is pressed sawdust. You can see it right here. It's all broken. This is pressed sawdust and Hawaiian. They put nails from Hawaiian on it. And then the cracks. If you reach your hand right through the hole there, you can reach right in and touch Micah sleeping in the bed. So anyway, let me unplug their light and save them a little bit of electricity here. Try to save them some power. Of course, the $2,800 I paid for this shack will more than pay for the electricity we've consumed. This is our house we stayed in, guys. We have all of our luggage packed here. We've got a bed there. It's a wooden frame with a little thin mattress about this thick on it. Okay, aircon, and then a little mattress this thick on the floor. 3-inch foam. It's not even good foam. It's like crappy foam. The thin one that you can feel the flooring. So Micah's waking up on me. Anyway, that's where we slept last night. Charm and I slept here, and the kids slept here.
What time is it?
It's 6:34. Mama can't buy the tickets till 7. They don't open till 7. She's there now. So I left her there and I came back. But they do give you a mop to mop the Hawaiian with. See? You got a mop. I guess I could use that in the CR to get the sand out too. Anyway, I'm done cleaning it.
Last night.
Huh?
I kept waking up because MJT is moving.
MJ's moving around a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the light switch for out here?
Nothing.
It's just on always?
Yep.
No, it's here. Here's a light switch. That's got to be it right here. Yeah, let's turn off the light. We don't need to waste their power. I feel sorry for the poor guy. Maybe if we save him some power, if we can shut down his electricity here for a bit, then maybe he can use some of the money to improve his resort. Maybe he just doesn't have any money, Could be. Maybe now he can buy a trash can. I'll suggest it to the staff that I saved them some electricity. Just buy a trash can for their guests to put trash in. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, Micah had a tough time. It does. It looks like a homeless home. Yeah, we're not going here. The second room is for rent too. This one is $22.50. This was $22.50, and because it's got 2 mattresses on the floor, and the other one was they charged us $28. They moved the mattress from here over there. Charged us $2,800. Yeah, this is the siding of the house, guys. I mean, I guess I could make my houses like this, huh? I could build houses like this on my property. You think people would come and enjoy staying there? Look at the metal. I could do something with this, huh? I could go to my neighbors, see if they have any old roofing. We could throw some houses together. Yeah, I mean, that's ideal. This is like air conditioning. I mean, that's nice. Look at that. You got air conditioning in this room. Got tarpaulin here. Maybe that's to protect the roof from leaking on the people. Because the roof looks like it's seen better days too. Yeah, air conditioning, lots of holes. All right. I'm surprised they even were able to paint it without it falling apart. It's so rusted. Anyway, well, I was looking at aircon yesterday at one of the resorts we walked by. It's just down here on the beach too. And all the fins were blasted sideways by the pressure washer. All flat, shiny aluminum. Whoever did it thought they were cleaning it. They blasted all the fins sideways. So the aircon can't even breathe. It's down here on the beach. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, man. Yeah, see, this is swampland back here. There's a river right here behind this. Where the Kauaian is right there, there's a river right there behind that. Bunch of coconut trees there. Anyway, there's even a boat right here, guys. It's right back here in the waterway. There's a boat back here that they've come all the way back up the waterway here with. Anyway.
This resort, Papa, we should even make it better than this.
Yeah, but I'm going to make a resort, something like this at our house. But it's not going to be like this. Honey, I brought you some egg here. And salt. Here. Mom, that's all Mom bought this morning for us. So you have egg. Eat one. Have some salt with it. And here's water here. And that's our breakfast this morning, okay? Yeah, see, she's good with that. See, we're tough kids. We'll make it.
I don't eat like that.
Yeah. It's rural, Mr. Matt. Not unusual. This is really normal, Matthew. Matthew, this place could look beautiful with a 1 million peso investment. This place for $20,000, this place would completely transform into a beautiful resort. It would. Stepping stones coming up, block homes. They could do 2 block houses here, 2 over here, and put a real kitchen in the back. Common kitchen with sink and stove and gas oil and everything. They could clean this whole thing up, clean it up and get rid of these logs and tires out of here and really make something out of it. But they won't do it. They got no money here, I guess. So
Papa,
yeah,
when
they could have
Mama-
used Amacan exactly over the particle board.
Papa, when Mama
But they don't
arrived
do
there,
nothing.
like, he's the only
It's
one.
disgusting what they've done here. And then they're renting this place and they're calling this a resort. And the resort means beautiful. That's what's so ironic about it. The name of the resort is beautiful. So, what I did like the sunrise this morning. Oh, look, I found some shells here. I don't even have to go to the beach to find them. Only thing, no good, peanut shell. I got a bunch of these shells at home. I wanted something unique that I wouldn't have to.
Was Mama the only one there when she arrived?
No, there were a few more. I like that little shell. I might even take that with me. That little shell. I can go find another one on the beach. Anyway, no, there was a few people there. Not many, Micah. Maybe 10 people there to get tickets.
At the back.
We're at the very. We definitely should get a bed. Oh, folks have already taken the tent. Look how many people were sleeping in the tent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people were sleeping in the tent over there. 2 tents. So yeah, you can sleep in a tent on the beach. You'd probably be a lot more comfortable than where we were. Probably. Fishermen. Anyway, look at this, Ted. I'll show Ted. This is the name of the resort, Ted. J. Kagandahan. Beautiful. Look, they show a cabana on the beach with wooden chairs to sit in. I don't see anything like it out here. Nothing. They got a little broken down bench. I guess you could lay on that if you wanted to call that your bench to lay on. No, it's nothing like advertised. And if you guys want to buy it, here's the phone number. Beachfront, for sale. Direct buyer only, no agent. Contact 0966-645-6399. I'm guessing the guy's name is Jay. I don't think that's his last name, Kagandahan. I think that's a joke for this resort. If you see the flooring, look at this, guys. From here, it angles down. Then the floor is crooked in the rooms. It's not straight, it's not level. The floor is actually crooked. I'm not joking. In the room. And it feels like you're going to fall through it when you're walking. So they definitely could use a little improvement on their property here.
Papa,
But
can't you believe Mama said someone, the neighbor was knocking?
there's no neighbor. It's locked.
Here.
Yeah, nobody knocking. No, I think she was saying behind over here. Somebody tapped on the side of the building last night. Right by Mama. Somebody tapped on it. Or maybe Mama did it just to shut you guys up. I don't know. Anyway, here, I'm going to let you hold my chat a minute. Here, chat with them. Say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone.
Mike is shy, huh? No, I guess I can't do that because if I do that, I might get demonetized. I did that with Ella one time, and they said, "Oh, there's no adult around. That's a child in a room." But anyway, I'm going to set it down so you guys can watch the beach activity for 5 minutes here while I go in this wonderful CR we have here. And I'm not sure if you'll see anything, but I'll be right back. All right. You don't eat your egg, huh? Eat your egg. That's what we have for breakfast. Egg. I should put this egg in the ground, let the calcium support their dirt here. Anyway, we'll leave it there. What a beautiful morning. Beautiful day, guys. Yeah, we could put some avocado with the particle boards. It won't. Who knows what they're going to do with this place. I'm not coming back here, so I'll never see it. I don't care.
And they're still letting it rent.
They're trying to sell this place, actually. They put this little shit show here, and now they're going to say, oh, we have buildings on the property, you know, it's worth so much money, blah, blah, blah. This place needs to be condemned, tore down, burnt down, start over. I don't know who these guys are. Don't need to come in this place. You guys don't come here. It's no good here. Anyway, yeah, 2250 with AC. Thing is the living, yeah, crazy thing is the living conditions there are normal. If you live like that, their CPS would come and take your kids away. More than likely. Yeah, Matthew, Mike, no. We can do better, yeah. Don't you dare do that to me. No way to build a place like that. Skid Row. Yeah, this is Skid Row. You're right. We would call this Skid Row in the U.S., you know. Next storm, you could have enough wood to build something nice. Yeah, true. I'll help invest for a concert guest house. Yeah, we need something. Impress your girl, take her back to your room. Yeah, there you go, Josh. Boy, wouldn't she be impressed with a place like this? Wow. How much to build a 12 by 30 concrete hut? 12 by 30. 12 by 30. What did we do in the school? We did 24 by 28. 24 by 28 without the wall, the hollow blocks, basically the whole remodel of that place cost us, with tile floors, we spent 340,000 pesos, almost 340,000 pesos for a 24 by 28, the schoolroom. That'd be not furnished, but it has a flushing toilet. No, we put a bowl in there too. Like this, we put a bowl like this because the kids don't understand the flushing toilet. They would just be wasting water. So we gave them a bowl and a tabo, bucket, shower, bidet. We did give them a bidet. They don't have to use the tabo to spray to wipe their butts with. They can spray it. We gave them a bidet. We gave them a shower. I think we gave them a shower. No, maybe we didn't give them a shower because there's nobody going to be showering there.
Yeah, who will be showering there?
We put a shower there? Did we put one? Well, if we didn't, we can add it very easily. Very simple. Because we got a faucet there. We can just tap off behind the faucet and run it up to a shower head and put a valve there. So that's easy enough. It's a beachcomber shanty. Yeah, David, that's what this... But 12 by 30, probably about 300,000 is what I would figure. If you want a decent place, you know, windows, doors, real doors, not this thing they got on this building here. That's not a door. That's looks like flat sheet or plywood.
Yep,
That's
someone-
plywood over a
Papa,
little tiny wood frame.
I could punch that and that's...
Oh, I don't even want to punch it. I don't want to do anything to hurt their little building, hun. That building is so bad. Oh, I don't know what these guys are looking for. Looking for something, but ain't nobody here. The guys are out here walking around looking on the beach, looking in here, but nobody's here except us. So anyway, Mama's going to be back about 7:30, I guess. She'll be done with her getting our tickets. Concrete roof, walls, and floor. No tile, Matthew? You got to walk on concrete flooring? They make metal cladding used for walls often now, but not sure how long it lasts near the ocean. Yeah, this stuff they used here, Ted, is no good. It's, you could use the colored roofing even if you wanted to really make, but it would look like this. It would look like crap, you know? You can't be my kids and not be tough. That's right, they have to be tough. Cedar brick metal roof, etc. Best thing here, though, on the beach, best thing is hollow block. Because even the hinges, you got to get stainless hinges on your door so that the hinges won't rust on your door. And use stainless screws. You know, you can't use anything that's going to rust here. It's a work in progress. Bring your own tabo. Yeah, that's how I felt when I walked in here. There's nothing here. There's no towel even. We know what number 2 means. Yep. Daytona Beach, 1821.
Papa?
Probably, Jimmy John.
Even Mama that always brushes her teeth, she didn't brush her teeth last night because
Yes,
the
she
water
did.
was too dirty.
No, she used the
Mineral.
drinking water. Yeah, she brushed her teeth. I wonder what they would ask for price. Oh, I'm sure, Matthew. It's probably 20,000 per square meter or something. It's probably some astronomical, ridiculously stupid price for this frickin' dive hole. Jimmy John said, "Good morning, Micah." Matthew, don't call in. Don't fall in. No, I didn't. It seemed to attract me. Well, Yeah, probably something I ate. Give me the squirts this morning. Maybe this place. Griswold vacation again. Shitter's full. Yep. It got real quiet. Yeah, after I left, it got quiet, huh? My oldest is texting, needing hair gel shipped to her in the army. Really? She can't get hair gel. Amazing. Michael, thank you for the gift. 6'7".
I just did already.
Huh?
I just did already when you said, thank you for the gift. 6'7".
Mike was already doing the 6'7" thing. She's laughing. Oh, Jimmy John. If I really, no, I don't want to buy over here. It's too far. Nah, Jimmy John, I don't want to buy. I looked at Google Maps last night, and all the resorts up and down the beach are identical. Yeah, they look like crap, Josh. Every one of them has just little kubos, and that's what they're renting as resorts. It's crazy. It's a small fishing village here, and since everybody has this property here on this sandbar, I could only imagine what's going to happen if they get a 3-foot tidal surge here in a category. Let's say they get a category 4 typhoon coming through here. My goodness.
This would be covered in water.
This wouldn't even be here anymore. It would just blast it all away. It wash that little retaining wall they got there is only 1 meter high. That's not enough. They got 2 meters down to the water. That's 3 meters. They got a 4-meter tidal wave. This whole thing gone. It'd come right in through here and it'd blast all this out of the way. Yeah, tile on the concrete, Matthew. Concrete slab, no wood, and tile on top of that to look pretty. Same with the roof. Solid concrete roof and clay tile on top for looks. Well, you can just do a solid concrete roof. Look at the puppy. Oh, that's the cat. No, behind here is puppies, Micah. Behind that wall is puppies.
It's a,
5 of them, I think. Here's a cat over here crying for food. Hungry. Mike is going to go pay it a little bit of attention. My kids love animals. They hate to see animals abused, like here in the Philippines. It's a female. It's calico.
Yep, that was the one from
Yesterday. Yeah, she's a pretty cat. Boy, look at the colors on her. She's got gray stripes, yellow
She
stripes.
loves to play, Papa. She knows how to roll.
Boy,
And
I would
Papa,
imagine the father or the mother was gray, and the other one was yellow. And look at the colors on her
Yesterday, Papa, when she
with white
visited us,
paws.
yes,
Yeah.
when we were tapping on the ground, she was laying down. Like someone taught her that. Then if she say this,
Look at her. She's
She rolls.
excited. She's so excited that you're touching her and being friends with her. Meow. Yeah. She's. Oh, be careful. That's enough. Enough. Wash your hands now. Go wash your hands, hon. There's soap in the CR. On top of the doorway, up there in the corner where I put it, the green soap up there. Yeah, you guys see where the soap is I found? Right there, I got a green bar of soap at the top. Put it on top of the door. She'll find some soap over there. All right, now the cat's loving on me. Yep,
Papa,
anyway,
it's
the
coming against you.
Griswold vacation all over, yep.
See, Papa? Papa. This cat didn't even know you. Only Snowy would know you. And Tiger.
Michael said, hello, Miss Micah. Hi. I think it's just the kind she's wanting. Yeah, either she wants to spend Daddy's money and not hers. Possibly. They build it with what they found on the beach. That's what it looks like, David. Phil Collins says, living next to the ocean is not safe. Yeah, Phil, it's not safe living next to the ocean.
Yep.
That's why you need to be above the ocean. Like even my father-in-law, he has a place like this, right? Not as bad as this one.
Yep,
He has a nice block home, but he put a wall up. We put a wall in front of the beach that's about probably 2 meters high. The wall, you're never going to stop the ocean water. Okay, if you get a tidal surge from a typhoon, say it's a 2 meter tidal surge, it's going to knock your wall down. But it's going to give you a little protection to get your stuff. You're going to know that, hey, it's time to move your stuff up off the ground floor move it up so your things that are important, you're thinking important, don't get all wet. You know, it gives you buys you a little time. That's it. But the like my Kubo, my green Kubo, it only has a little 2 foot wall in front of it. It's built only 2 feet above the sand on the beach. So if you get a 2 meter tidal surge, it's going to hit my Kubo, no doubt about that.
But it won't
But
break.
the bottom of the Kubo is hollow block, steel reinforced with hollow block. It's going to take a little bit to knock that down, and above that is the Kauaian. So if the water can just come in through the door, come over the Kauaian, it's not going to destroy everything. It'll somewhat leave it intact. But if it does destroy it the next time, we'll do a raised Kubo. We'll raise it up 2 meters off the ground or 3 meters off the ground so you can walk under it to go to the beach is what I'll do. I'll put it on stilts, and then it'll be up above. It'd be nice. Yeah, like a treehouse, yeah. That'll be my next plan. I've seen some designs like that. It's not hard to do. You just need cement posts like this going up, real cement posts with steel bar and good footing on it.
The reverse hotel in the USA is better than this.
Yeah.
It's like this small, this like wide, Papa, like the door. Then it goes like I forgot what it's called.
Crazy girl. You're just yakking over here.
Like it's like this.
Phil Collins, tsunami surge. Yeah, if we get a tsunami surge in my place, it would take out my Kubo house, for example. Take my father's house out, maybe even come across the road and take it out. But my house is 8 meters above the water level. It's got to be a hell of a tsunami wave to get up to my house. And then in front of my house is a hollow block wall.
Yep.
That's about 10 feet high on the
But
hill.
didn't break.
So I doubt seriously if I'll ever take a wave in my house, ever. The other thing is you got to remember we're in the middle. We're on the Acid Sea. We're not on the Pacific Ocean side, right? So to get a wave to come in to where we're located of tsunami size is not going to happen. It won't happen. I'll just say it plainly. It's not going to happen.
Yep, you only have storms.
I'm not worried about it. But anyway, that's why I didn't build my house down on the beach. We got the property down to the beach, but we didn't build it there on purpose because I wanted to be up. And if you ever look at the hill where my house is, if you're walking up my driveway, the hillside, it starts here and it curves back around like this. So if the wave were to come up and hit the hill, it's going to curve it right back down. It's going to go take it right back to the ocean. And then above that, I got a big block wall. So nothing there. I mean, it can come in a big wave. Probably could get a 20-foot wave in there and never touch my house. I remember getting hit by a rogue wave in Nicaragua at some dive bar. Wow. Wake, you know? But you never know when a rogue wave's going to pop up. There was a boat off the coast of San Diego. A big boat, too. Got hit by a rogue wave. Sunk it. A lot of people got injured in that one. That was years ago, though. That was, I don't know how many years ago that was. 30 years ago when the rogue wave hit that boat in San Diego. Yeah, just a tidal surge here. We would never see a tsunami wave. The earthquakes that happen around here, we don't feel on Masbate. I've never, and my father-in-law says in 60 years, he's never felt an earthquake.
I felt one at the school.
At the school? Really?
Yep. In Tinangan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Papang says he's never felt one all his life. And when I look at the plate we're on, the tectonic plate, we're on a floating plate. We're not on
The place.
the solid plate. Yeah, so I don't know how you felt that. You must have felt something else. Maybe a jet going over or something, a helicopter. It wasn't from an earthquake.
It was an earthquake, Papa.
Really?
An earthquake. Yep.
In high school?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've never felt it. I was there. How come I didn't feel it? I've never felt an earthquake either.
I felt it.
Never.
Like 2 times already in Masbate and here.
In Masbate City, you can.
Yep, 5:30 a.m. It was.
Yeah, Masbate City
Like
is
an
on the
alarm.
fault line. Yep. I've never felt one where we live, though. Anyway, this place gave me some great ideas, guys. It really has. It's given me some great ideas. in this resort of what not to do. I like the entranceway. That looks kind of cool. It looks like he wasted some roofing material to make that he could have probably used on this roof over here. But other than that, I guess it's okay, you know.
That's a lot of roofing, Papa. It's like a lot. Like this.
No, that's the way it's designed. I'm thinking about getting that roofing next for our house. The roofing with the humps on it. I'm thinking about replacing my roofing with this type of roofing instead of this. This is what I have currently on my house. I have this type of roofing, but I'm thinking about going to that type of roofing next. But Charm and I, we don't need a roof yet. We're gonna wait maybe another 5 years or so, because we keep it painted and we always check it out, make sure it's not leaking on us. And you were close to a 6.4 in North Cebu a few months ago. Yeah, and we didn't even feel it, Ted. So I'm saying we didn't feel anything over in Masbate. Iloilo got hit, 2 earthquakes, didn't feel them. Iloilo's only by water. Iloilo's only 6 hours by pump boat. You know, what is it, 70 kilometers to Iloilo from where we live, and nothing. I was in Katrina, chief engineer downtown New Orleans. I was homeless. What a perspective. Holy smokes. The hell were you doing down there, Michael? I actually spent a couple years there in New Orleans, in Algiers, of my life. My dad was a preacher there at the Southern Baptist Church on Opelousas Avenue in Algiers. And we grew up right there next door to the God's Storehouse for the Needy. So we always had bums coming to where we lived. And sometimes we'd come back from church on a Sunday, we'd walking back. My dad would see a bum there, either sitting on our porch or sitting next door, and he'd say, "Come on, let me give you something to eat. Come and eat with us." My mom always had a big roast cooking in the oven, you know. She'd cook it while we were at church. When we came home, the roast was all done. Potatoes, carrots, roast meat.
Grandma Shirley?
Yeah, so yummy. So yeah, we used to feed him sometimes. I was homeless. Yeah, you could have been homeless at where I was. You said downtown New Orleans. You were downtown, over by Canal Street, I'm sure. Happened at about 10 p.m. at night. We felt it pretty good down here in Bohol. Wow. Working there. Okay. You were chief engineer in downtown New Orleans. And what happened to your home during Katrina? Took it out, huh? Flooded it? Katrina was horrible. And you know, we had a typhoon came through here, Yolanda, that was horrible here in the Philippines. It was not, I'm not saying it's as bad as Katrina, damage-wise, but it took out Tacloban. It created such a problem in Rojas City where I was living. We had they said to us there would be no power and no water for at least 2 months. So Charm and I packed our stuff up, and I forgot how we got back. I think my father-in-law brought his boat over there. He brought the boat over. That's what he did, the Queen Charm. His old boat. He brought it over to Bonica, to the pier at Bonica. And Charm and I, we only had a mattress. We had our clothes and a mattress, a queen-size mattress, some bedding. That's about all we had. Didn't have a whole lot. And we were living in a small house out in Milibili, Barangay, there in Rojas City, paying 5,000 pesos for rent.
Was I born already?
Yeah, you were already born, hon. Oh, wait. No, you weren't born yet. You got born there. Mike was actually born there in Rojas City. We, Charm and I were living in Rojas. We didn't go there to do business. We went there to live, you know, because we were in Masbate. We didn't have a home in Masbate. And Charm already had the land, but we hadn't started building it. That was back in 2013, early 2013. So Charm and I moved over there to Rojas City, to Milibili, and we're just checking things out over there. One of the relatives over there offered us his house to stay in for $5,000 a month, so we were renting from them. Charged us $8,000 deposit. Then when we asked him, we left the house in great shape. We asked him for our deposit back. He told us no, he'd spent the money already. He didn't have the money. I lived in Gretna, home gone, only had what I brought in the vehicle to work, left. Wow, Michael. Sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Yeah, Katrina devastated a lot of people. Over here, the Yolanda devastated a lot of people. It caused Charm and I to move out of Rojas and never go back. We left Rojas, went back to Masbate, lived there for a few months, and then when Yolanda came through, I was in Naga City at the time. It came through Naga as a Category 2. It came right through Masbate and between Masbate and Cebu. Came right through between the islands there. And dead hit right on Panay Island, Rojas City. Hit it hard. So I was talking to Charm, and they said they had water coming in the windows of the place she was staying at, and the house she's staying at was built very, very strong. But the sliding windows, she said the water was coming through the windows. She was over there. You weren't born yet, Micah. You weren't born till September.
Mhm.
No, wait a minute. You were born. Yes, you were. You were almost 2 months old. November 13th was the Yolanda. You were born September 8th. You were 2 months old, 2 months and 5 days old. Mama had you already before the typhoon came. Yep. You made it back, though. Your own home, Jacksonville, where I'm originally from.
So, Papa,
Very
if
nice.
I
Well,
was
you got back to
born-
where you wanted to be anyway, huh? Back home.
if I was born during the Yolanda, my name will be Yolanda.
Odette destroyed our area, although our house was built strong, so it survived and only ripped up roof edges and gutters. Yeah, you know what we do now, Ted, over here where I live in Masbate? What we do is we take long Kawayan. We'll go get long piece of Kawayan, and we'll lay it on the rooftop, and we'll tie rope around it, and then tie the rope down around the house. And then we'll do that on the roof several places, 4 places across the top of the roof, and it completely holds your roof down to make sure your roof doesn't get ripped up. You know, you might lose a gutter or something, but the way I built my house now, where I live, the house I built, I dug down. I went down 4 feet, and then I put the footing and everything and started building my house. I actually cut and then built my house. And behind my house on the one side, where the storms always seem to come from, we built a wall that goes all the way up to the gutter, to the roof line. So the wind doesn't have a lot of area to get under my roof to be able to grab it, to pull it off. And when I first built it, we didn't have the wall up there. I would hear metal flapping in the back corner over my walk-in closet, over the back corner of the house there. I used to hear the metal. And so I went up and we secured that with screws. And then after that, we built the wall. And then the other typhoons that come through, you don't hear anything. No leaks, no nothing, no problem with the roofing. Never had a problem since. But my
But
father-in-law,
my
we tie his
roof
house down. We tie his roof down with kawayan and rope. That's what we do.
Papa,
Michael, our house was a safe place. Yeah, that's the way it is, isn't it? The foreigner, his house is always a safe house. I get 30 people in my house during a typhoon. And now they have an evacuation center right behind my house they built in the next lot over.
but now it's a house.
No, it's not really. It's an evacuation center still. Meredith is living in the nurse home.
Oh,
Her son is staying in the evacuation center, some crap. They got people staying there. But that's okay. They can keep it clean, keep it up. It's going to have less damage that way. But also the school we just built now is going to become a new evacuation center. The way it's built is that they can now use it as an evacuation center. I'm not sure if we put the shower head in there or not. I'm going to have to. And it also has a barrel that can get filled from the gutter. So during the storms, it's always going to have full water. Never going to have a problem with lack of water while they're staying in there. Now planning on Philippines, where the most natural disasters happen. We'll build strong. Yep. Well, you saw, Michael, how we did the school. And that's what I recommend for your home. Don't build this offset roofing they do. They do an offset roofing. One side comes up and the other side goes overhanging over top of it like that. Don't build crap like that. If you looked at roof design, that's like one of the worst roof designs for storms. And they do it a lot here. But what I recommend you do is a single level, single roof, angled down, just like we did on the school, with hollow block up above the roofing.
Oh,
The
they're
roofing set down. Who's back?
back.
That the staff? Huh?
Yeah, the staff.
Oh, is that the staff for here? No. No, it's not. That's not the staff for here.
Over
Sweetie?
there.
That's not the staff. No, not for here. This is someone else coming to a resort. Look, it's a group. Look, they're all wearing the same shirts. Or maybe it's the brown guy from here. Maybe the brown guy. Might be the brown guy.
No, they're
A band?
looking for cabanas that are cheap.
Ah,
And they said that, oh, this is a cheap cottage.
no. This is garbage. Look at these people. A lot of people coming here. The cabanas are probably cheap. This is a group. Look at what they're carrying. What are they carrying? These sticks. What's that for? That's for dancing. I think that's for dancing, hon.
Probably.
Look how many people are coming. Wow, they must have taken a whole busload of people and brought them here.
Two.
Crazy. Wow. Look at them. They're still coming. That's a whole bus of people.
Yep, look. There's more.
One or two buses, maybe. That's at least two buses.
There's more and more. They're still coming.
Wow.
How could they all fit here?
They can't all fit there. There's no room. All these people, there's no way they can fit in there. Are they going next door?
Yep,
Huh?
probably.
I don't know. Let's go see where they're going. That's quite a party, man. They must have had 3 buses here. Wow. They're walking. Oh, look at all the people coming here, huh? They're all wearing orange and black and white shirts. They brought 3 buses of people here. Ah, they're going to that resort. Too small. This resort is no good. Anyway, let's sit out here, Micah. Let's enjoy the wagon wheels.
The cat is playing here.
Huh?
The cat
That's
was
okay.
playing right here.
Somebody left a little food on here, huh? Anyway, I don't know where all these people are going. They're going down to the next resort, but it doesn't have enough cabanas for all of them. It's not even close to big enough. It's a tiny little resort. Here comes the guy in charge wearing the green shirt. More coming. Wow. I think this is the guy in charge of the whole group right here.
There's one over there.
Carrying a piece of paper and
I think that's the choreographer.
maybe. I don't think that place is big enough for them. There's a lot of people. Look at all these people. Now, imagine if you had a good resort. If you clean all this crap out of here and you build nice cabanas and you can attract groups of people like this. Imagine how much money you can make. You know? Wow. That'd be a good income. You know, you're charging per
I
head.
think I know how they got there.
You could charge $100 a head. And they
Then I know how they got
by
there.
bus.
From Facebook. They were watching on they were finding this.
Good morning, Ella. How are you this morning? Good. You sleep okay?
Because I blocked the air conditioner. Because
You
it's
blocked
so
it?
cold.
My kids are so smart.
I blocked it with a pillow.
You blocked it with a
It gets
pillow.
cold.
Right. MJ's still sleeping, huh? Well,
Yep, I'm gonna
Mom
watch
and I
it.
went over this morning at 5:15. We were at the terminal.
It's 7:16.
Yeah, well, she should be heading back. 5:15, we went there, and they told us that they don't open the ticket office until 7. So Mama stayed there. I brought back hard-boiled eggs for you guys. They're on the table. Okay. I saw Pandasol in town. I told Charm to bring some food because when she comes back, she'll get some food for us. Good morning, Miss Morena. This is your other channel. Hello. Boy, you look happy on the beach in your picture. Wow. So, John Broderick, hello. I'm going to go back in the chat just a minute, guys. Rich. I could act like I owned it, right, Josh? Hey, you guys, we got a couple houses here you guys can rent. 2,000 pesos for both. And you have the kitchen area, everything. The whole lot would be yours. You guys can come over here and do your dancing, whatever you're doing. The whole thing, 2,000 pesos. Huh? What? Where are you going? Huh? It says for sale, yeah. You want to call him and ask him how much? I called him, and the young guy answered, the guy named Jay, the guy who met us here. He came out on the beach and met us when we got here. Maybe his land. Rent both rooms out. Yeah, I could, huh? The four-corner house, Cuatro Cantos, seemed to hold up pretty good, too. Yeah, the four-corner houses are pretty nice. I like those, too. The single layer or the four-angle roofing, because the more angles you have, the better to break the wind up, and your roof will hold up better. The CR is clean, yeah.
Can we put like Minecraft in the computers, in our computers?
Minecraft?
Mhm.
Why not? Probably, yeah. So John Broderick says, I fell asleep during church service. I woke up to a little boy holding my cowboy hat. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Kuma says, good business for tourism. Yeah, last time I did that, John, my aunt would let me come back. Wouldn't let you come back? Miss Maria says, good morning. Watching from Garcia, Hernandez, Bohol. How is everyone? Oh, we're all doing great. Got my daughter here. We're watching a big party of people come down here. It's kind of a joke because none of the resorts are suitable for 200 people that they brought with them. Look out here. Look at all the people out here. Standing on the beach, sitting on the beach, waiting to try to make a deal for a kubo.
Ooh.
And there's no kubo there. I mean, look at all these people. They all came. It must have been a couple of busloads of people. They dropped them here. They said they were walking by, said they were looking for cheap kubo. And now they're all standing out here. And I'm looking over where they're at, over. Okay, that has a couple. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, 10 kubos. Not very big, but it ain't gonna accommodate all those people. They walk into the gate of his resort, body to body, the resort will be full. They'll be standing next to each other. Even after they sit down, oh, and here's some more coming. Wow. I don't know where they're gonna put them all. I have no idea where they're putting them all. Good luck to them. Hope they have a very nice time, whatever they're here for. That must be all of them now. They got... somebody's gonna take a picture of all of them, huh? Let's check this resort they're going to. I know there's no room here. Oh, they got a banner there. Maybe it's just an empty lot. It's gonna be hot as hell out here today, people. Look at that. So they're going to the Richmore Beach Resort. That's where they're going. They're talking to somebody over there. There's a sorry store in front of it. And look at all these people. I don't know where they're gonna put them. I'm a looky-loo. Look at all those people, though. Oh, they're all... I leave them alone. I think they're praying. Got their heads bowed. I think they're praying. Anyway, the guy that owns this has Kagandahan 1, 2, 3, and 4. He owns all these lots here in the front. Probably owns these boats out here, too. Who knows? They're all up on the beach, but probably. Oh, I see some more people down there coming. Wow. They're way down the beach down there. 1, 2, 3 more. Wearing the same orange and white and black shirt, so that's got to be with this same group. Yeah, all these places, Josh, look the same here. My thinking, Mike, let me know if I'm wrong. West side of island, not too high or low, mudslides, mitigation, earthquake, and volcanoes, can't predict. Yeah, where are you looking, Michael? I mean, you guys are over, where are you at in the, where your wife is from? Luzon? I'm trying to remember where you said you were from. But you know, if you get the thing is, if you buy a beach property like this, I think that's why everything is made the way it's made, so cheap, out of light material, is because they know they're going to lose it, and they don't want to spend a bunch of money replacing it when it happens. That's what I think, the reason behind it. But what side of the island am I on? I'm on the, well, east is there. The sun comes up in the east, sets in the west. So down here is the south. This is south here, Marinduque. Okay, Marinduque's right here. So this is south. This is the east side of the island. East is here, where the sun is. The storms typically come in through the east, this way. They come from the east and come over through Samar, through Tacloban, and they come this direction. East to west is how they normally come across. So let me read your question now. West side of the island, not too high or low, mudslide mitigation, earthquake, volcano, can't predict. Yeah, I'd say that's true. John Broderick, enjoy your weekend. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, John. Michael said, that's good for business. After you check out, they check in. Well, they're not coming here. They're going to the next resort, looks like. At least they're out there. I don't think they're going to be happy for the Richmore Beach Resort. But anyway, they're here. And from where they came from, who knows where they came from. Let me see what the back of the guy's shirt says. DLLICES. He's the only one with that on his shirt. Anyway, they're yakking away over there. I don't know if they're going to find a good resort here, just based on what I've seen. To handle that size group, that's a huge group of people. We'll catch one of the chats over here. I'm going to get out of the sun. It's getting hot today. We'll go over here under the umbrella. Charm should be heading back now. I think I'll... Let's see what she says. Odette destroyed our area. All our house was built strong, so it survived. Yeah. Wish me luck at court today. Oh, yes, Bryce. I remember you said you did get arrested there. We wish you luck for that. Hope you get through that okay. Let it be dismissed. Now planning on Philippines where the natural disasters happen, we'll build strong. Yeah, you have to. Late summer often use sandbags on the roof. Yes, and also tires. I see a lot of people throwing tires on their roof, you know. Good afternoon, John. Matthew. Hello, John. How back to you? Ted Bill. Hello, John. John brought. Yep, exactly, Michael, about your west side of the island, not too low or high, mudslide mitigation. And you know, I don't have any problem with mudslides on my island where I'm at. It's good. Yep. After you check out, they check in. Yep. He fell asleep in church services. That's funny. Good morning from Bohol. Yes, Miss Marina. You know, Ted is from Bohol also. Ted is from Bohol. Watch his channel. He always has good sunset pictures there in Bohol. I'm sure you're seeing him as well, though. Good morning, Osan. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Little boy saw my rattlesnake cowboy boots and wanted to know if it's real. Yes, I have my horse tied up outside. He actually ran out to look. What are you driving this morning? A Jeep, John? Make a deal for the cover canopy at your resort. We'll make our own. These guys ain't got nothing on us. Charm, I bought tickets already. Awesome, Charm. Did you pick some food up, Charm? Because I think the kids are going to wake up hungry. Eggs aren't going to be enough. And we're going to be... So Charm's headed back, guys. She got the tickets. I'm behind on the chat. Exactly, Josh. Good thing you got them, yep. We'll be between Batangas to Pasig, Manila. Okay. You don't usually have them over there with typhoons, Michael. What I see, what I've observed over the years that I've been here, is first the typhoons will come in and they'll go above, they'll come sweeping in, but they'll curve and go up above Manila, right? And then the next month they'll be down in Manila or in Isabela area, northern, Ilocos Norte, northern Luzon, right? They'll come in above in northern Luzon, above where Prepper lives even. He lives up in the middle there. They come in north. And then the winds seem to shift, and then they come in and sweep in through the Visayas where I live, coming in through Cebu, through Leyte, Samar, Tacloban, you know, that direction, and come sweeping across the Visayas all the way across Rojas, Panay Island, you know, that way. Rarely does Dumaguete get hit down there, down south. Rarely do they have any typhoon activity. From Dumaguete and down, but the typhoons typically come in. They start up north in when typhoon season starts. Rainy season starts in June. Typhoons usually start September, October time period. You know, maybe late August. September, October, November, December, like that. Those 4 months are going to be your typhoon months. And I observe them when they're coming in. They always seem to go north. They're heading up north. And then they come in like this and work their way down. A couple typhoons have worked their way down. And then that will stop. You might even get them coming in Naga area and sweeping up like that, going up north, going up through Naga. And then they shift in the latter months, November, December, they start coming and sweeping it right across the Visayas. They almost come straight line right through Cebu or Masbate and come shooting across. So wherever you're at, there's always a possibility, though. You never know. Yeah, I'm glad we got tickets, too. I'm happy we got tickets. That means we got beds. And Charm was there very early. We went there at 5. We were there at 5:15. I was live. Showed you guys. Yeah, I got my seeds, Josh. I sure do. They're in a plastic bag. I picked up one this morning. I don't know what this is. I'm going to take it home. See if I can do something with it. This one is... Let me show you what it looks like. It's a big old seed of something. And I'm going to see if I can plant this. I don't know if I need to break off the hard shell and plant it or just put it in the ground. Sometimes, like with the mango, we take off the outer husk of the mango. When you first bite a mango and you eat down to the seed, right? Then you remove that covering and you're left with just the little seed inside, right? It's about this big. Then you plant that and boom, within 3 weeks, you got a plant. You got a mango tree coming. This one, I can shake it. There's something in there. So hopefully I won't damage it. And I don't know what it is. I may look it up on Google and see what this is. I don't know if you guys get a clear enough view of that to screenshot that and figure out what type of seed that is. Maybe you guys can figure that out, because I certainly don't know. It's a big old seed, though. So yeah, I like to collect. If I see seeds under trees that are kind of good looking, I like to pick them up and see if I can make them grow. Tires are mosquito breeding grounds. Yeah, there's a few over here. But you know what they did? They filled them with sand. There's no place for the mosquito to go in. And there's no water here anyway. There's no fresh water. What I did notice is I was sitting at the table last night and something was biting my feet. And I don't know whether it was sand fleas or mosquitoes, but something was irritating my feet, biting it. So I got up from there and Wiped off my legs real good. We went inside. There wasn't nothing bothering us inside. All right, Matthew. Enjoy. At least you got hot water there. Here, there's no hot water, but we have a tabo. You're welcome to come over and borrow the tabo. I got a little green bar of soap over here you can use. Guarantee you'll get clean and wet, but there's no towel to dry off. And I'm kind of a hairy guy. I need a towel, when I'm drying off. My body likes to hold water. I mean, I got a hairy legs, So when I dry off, it's like, damn, I need a towel. And they don't have any towels here. I guess I could take their flag down here. Take the green flag. If the guy's got it on camera and sees me ask about it, I just tell him, well, I had no towel. I need a shower. So I use the next cleanest thing I can find, and that's your flag out here. He got a bunch of them. Hell, there's enough for the kids, too. They could all have towels. One day, this could be a really nice place because he's got dwarf coconut growing here. He's got a lot of coconuts growing. This could be developed into a very, very nice resort. And maybe that's what he's waiting on, to get his trees bigger, and then he'll come in here and he'll build some real houses. I don't know. But some of those, like a resort trip to Naomi Resort. Michael says that Babo left nut. You're funny. It's funny. Let me see if I can Google it. Give me a second. I'll figure out what this damn nut is. I'll bet you Google it's going to tell me what it's from. Let me Google it and see what Google says it is. Hold on. It ain't no Babo's left nut, though. Hold on a second. Hey, good news, guys. Here, I'll share you. Good news, guys. Here, I'll share with you my findings here on the green screen. All right. Here you go. This item appears to be a nut or a seed of a tropical tree, specifically resembling a seed from Heritiera litoralis, commonly known as the looking glass mangrove or dungan late. Tree source. It comes from a tree often found along coastlines, particularly in tropical regions. Well, I found it out on the sand, so maybe it was washed up here in a tide, because I'll be damned if I see any mangrove trees around here. None. I got a talasai tree here in their yard. They ain't even old enough to make no seed. And some coconuts. And I found it out there in the beach. So chances are that this one probably has been in the ocean for a while. It may never germinate, but it came from a mangrove tree of some kind. So, hell, if it came from a mangrove, it's used to salt water. So maybe it will germinate. I may look up how to germinate that. All right. Let's see what it says. The seed appears to be from sapote. Closely resembling that. Both the large tropical seeds require similar care for successful germination. To get the seed growing, remove the pulp. There's no fruit on it. Okay. Plant immediately. These seeds lose viability very quickly with 7 to 14 days. Should not be allowed to dry out completely. Well, that kind of answers my question. Because I don't know how long it's been sitting out here on the beach. And it's dry. So soak the seed in warm water for 24 hours to soften the outer shell. Let's see. Okay. Soak the seed in warm water for 24 hours to soften the outer shell. Scarification. For faster results, you can carefully create a hairline crack in the outer coat by placing the seed between two boards. Apply gentle pressure or lightly sanding a small spot on the shell. Okay. And then soil type should be loose potting mix and compost. Plant the seed horizontally or with the pointed end slightly upward. Pointed end, this end slightly upward. Okay, that's the pointy end, because this is the bottom end here. What I'm looking at, that's the back end. Okay. Cover it with about an inch of soil, roughly twice the diameter of the seed. Place the pot in a warm shaded spot, 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, that's easy to have here. Keep the soil moist, but never waterlogged. Sprouting is slow, can take anywhere from 3 to 10 weeks depending on environmental warmth. Okay, let's continue on. First leaves, once sprouts appear, gradually move the plant to a brighter area with direct sunlight. If you're growing this for fruit, be aware that seedling trees can take 7 to 10 years to produce fruit, and the quality may vary from the parent. So it calls it a,
17 years old.
it's calling it a Mamey sapote. Sapote. Mammy sapote. Interesting. Okay. So we learned a little bit about that.
But if 7 to 10 years old, I'm gonna be 17 or 20.
I know. Maybe I will do what it says and give this thing a squeeze, create a crack, stick it in some soil at home, because pretty much everything grows here. If this hasn't dried out too much, been too long out in the sun off the beach, you never know. If it was in the ocean floating, obviously it didn't have time to dry out. It was soaked the whole time in warm water. So now perhaps it hadn't been on the beach too long, that I should be able to give it a little crack, and I'll just hit it with a hammer gently and crack it, and then I'll plant it and see if anything ever comes up. We'll see. If it comes up, we'll let you know. It's going to take a long time for it to come up, though, it looks like. But maybe it did, Ted. I think it's a long ways from Bohol to Lucena, but who knows? This thing could have floated in the ocean for a long time. Anyway, I'm interested. We'll see what happens with it. So what happened to Mike? I should go back to sleep?
He's in the redemption.
Okay. So Mom's on her way home. She's going to be coming pretty soon. I wonder if we should walk over to the Sorry store and meet her. We still got Sprite left, right? And water. We're good. We have some hard-boiled egg. Did you eat egg yet?
Okay.
Why? Go eat. That's your breakfast. It's right over there. Crack the egg. You bring it out here. We'll dig.
I've been fishing. I got.
We'll dig a little hole. We'll put the shells in the ground. It might help some.
And puffer fish.
All right. Go get your egg, hon. There's some salt there too. And bring the water.
Okay.
So anyway, beautiful day, guys, in the neighborhood. I wonder if they got in. They were all standing out here. I don't know how they're going to fit in there. My goodness. And they're just to video record them to see how 200 plus people can fit into a little tiny resort. They got in. Yep, they sure did. Oh, are they in the next lot? Maybe they're in the next lot over, an empty lot. I'm going to walk down the beach. Let's see if we see Charm coming. It's only 15 minutes. Somebody lost their slipper. Child. Let's see if Charm's going to come. Maybe she needs help carrying stuff. But I'm just going to cruise down here. There's some nice driftwood. Look at this log. Every now and then you'll find a cool log like this. And then you can cut it with a chainsaw. Take it out of here, cut it with a chainsaw, and make decoration out of it. That's not much of one there, though. My goodness gracious. Did they fit in here? Oh, they're over there. What are they doing over there? A lot of them. Look how many people over here. Oh, they found a kubo. All right. They found a kubo, guys. Can you believe it? The group found a kubo. Right there. Awesome. I should protect them from the sun today. Wow. Amazing. Boy, there's enough of them over there. I don't know what they're doing. So this is where the people last night were camped out. I don't want to get too close to it. They probably buried their poo-poo. I saw them digging a hole. Looking to see if Charm's coming. Not yet. She'll be coming from that direction. So yeah, I saw the guy out here digging a hole. He probably buried his poop out on the beach. There's some mangy dogs. Look at it, it's got 4 of them out here, hanging out on the beach. 5 of them. This one was from this resort we were at. I saw them there yesterday. Wow, I don't know what these people are doing. Maybe they're planting mangroves. Maybe that's what they're doing. The whole group came here to plant. I'll be willing to bet you that's what they're doing. They're planting. What I thought was sticks in all of their hands, now I'm sure it was seedling trees. They're all planting them over here. Many, many. See if I can zoom on it. See? Look at them all. They're planting. I do believe they're planting mangrove along the waterway here. Oh, that's cool as hell. Look at that. They got so many. They were all carrying like 4 or 5 seedlings. Every person that came. All those people, there's over 200 people came. I believe that's exactly what they're doing. They're putting seedlings in the ground. Yeah. And they're in the wetlands. Let's see. There's Charm. Charm's coming now. There's my honey. Pizza. Wow, she's got shakes and pizza. Let's go eat. All right. She's coming. She doesn't even know I'm out here. She didn't even look over this direction. She doesn't know I'm walking. Oh, that's not pizza. What'd she buy? I don't know what she bought. She bought something in a box. Hello. She's happy. It looks like she got a cup of soup. She got us some cup of soup and she got some other food for us to eat. So let's go to our fine dining area here, guys. Have some breakfast. We'll go see what Charm brought for breakfast. Not so pretty. Something to remember how ugly this place is. I have to take this with me. All right, hon. Where are you going? There or here? Come over here. It's hot. Okay, over here. Come on, let's eat. We have donuts.
No.
Wow.
Ito is noodles, not
Look at
donuts.
this boy.
Noodles, not donuts.
Lost his shoes in such a hurry. Good morning, son. How are you? You sleep good? Oop, you keep losing your slipper. I got to get you some with ties in the back, like mine. So we have cup of soup, cup of noodle soup, and she brought looks like some kind of beef tapa and rice. Wow.
Ticket now.
Huh?
We have ticket.
Tickets, yes, we have.
Yeah.
That means we have bunks to sleep on tonight.
Were we the first one?
Huh?
Were we the first?
I'm sure she was at the front of the line, pretty good at the front. Because when we went, we were way up. It was very early, wasn't many people there.
Papa, you know, for it dark, it have a shooting star.
Shooting stars? You saw them?
Yeah, for it dark. Oh yeah, because it's May. May has shooting stars.
Yeah, pull the plastic off. The plastic only. Pull the plastic. No, here. Here, pull the plastic bag. There you go. Thank you.
Papa, you want see for it dark to the set? You want see the
Shooting stars? Maybe tonight on the ferry we'll see them when we're in the ocean. When it's very dark, maybe we can see shooting stars.
It's May 3 to May 4. And it's May 4 today.
What, hon? Come on, we have some egg and water and soup, and Mama's got some beef tapa there, looks like. Too big. Yeah.
Alright, kumuha ka ng baso mo.
No cups. You want to use my cup? My cup is in the house. Get my brown cup.
Get the cup.
Okay, there's rice. There's egg.
May cup.
Son, you want egg? Boiled egg with salt?
Wait, no, there's one. Oh. No chicken, yours.
Okay. Let me get him ready here.
No, it's the one, not that one. It's
Huh?
hard to eat. This one chicken. So empty.
Okay.
And Papa, I think it's up a van. And Papa, I think it's up a van. Or that up a van.
Oh yeah. There you go. Hot, son.
I think for the dark up a van.
Maybe. There was about 200 people came by here. I guess, do you see some buses out here? Big buses? You didn't see any? Like 250 people over here right now. Planting mangrove trees, looks like. Planting trees in the swamp area. Oh, that's the guts of the pig. What's that? Chicken?
Right.
Yep. Okay, so wait on the girls to get out here. This is what we're gonna have. We're gonna have noodles, like rice noodle here. This mine's called Sotonghang chicken flavor. This is Sotonghang chicken flavor. It's very hot, so
Water.
just come with the cup now.
What is it?
Put the cup here.
No.
Okay. This is primitive life in the Philippines, guys. Cup of noodle soup and rice and some kind of spicy, has a chili pepper in there, whatever she's eating. Looks like some kind of liver. Liver? Yeah. Liver with chili peppers.
Buwan ka pa.
We just have to wait on it to cool, guys. It's very hot. You buy that here? Terminal?
Terminal.
Wow, it's still hot as hell. Don't take long to get from the terminal to here. 15 minutes, we're there, you know? So today it's going to be easy. Get everything packed up and go.
Okay. Oh, eat.
Oh, more eggs. All right. Let's crack some eggs open. Stick them in our soup. That'll be good.
No, it's not a lot of passengers.
Really? Hey, people act like there was going to be a ton of passengers. That's why I wanted to get there early, but Pilar's closed. Pio Duran, they closed the ports, right? So that means Starhorse, the only way to go, or San Andreas.
Lalo ka naman sa pusa.
All right, guys.
Dahil ka
My
kinagat
phone
nun.
like this.
Kahit na kung kinagat ka nun.
We're going to work on cracking some eggs open here, kids.
Ano ko yun? Hindi talaga pinili yung pizza ko.
Sama naman.
Pusa.
Ano kulang meron pa naman
Yung mga kailangan ng mga pusa. Yung mga
So
umaatake
not
na
many
pusa.
people on the ferry. That'll be nice.
Yay! Hey, Mama, dami ka ba? May ka dyan tayo.
Ako naman.
Tayo muna tayo.
Egg, MJ? You don't
You
want?
need to eat. Magang itlog.
Egg, Micah? You haven't eaten your egg yet. Micah hasn't had her egg yet.
Hindi, yun daw yung papagaling.
Hindi, masagat ko sa noodles.
Saan niya.
This is not completely hard boiled. It's in between. Good, yummy.
Papa, might eat. It's not hot anymore. Papa, might eat not hot
Yep.
anymore.
Almost breaking now.
It's actually delicious.
Yeah. Put it in your soup. You probably won't need salt.
Pao, bibigay na lang, di ka mabango, may pampatay pa.
Ay, parang nagsiselos. Parang nagsiselos siya.
You sure? You think
Not
you sure?
tasty.
No? Saying you don't want that in your soup. You get your egg, Ella? Okay. Mom, that's your egg. Well, guys, we make the
How much for the guy?
200. How much you pay?
Hey,
He charged me 200. Probably because he waited for 2 minutes for me. You know?
I asked the lady where's the tricycle. I walk from the terminal going to the gate.
There was no tricycle. That's why I wanted the guy to wait for us. Oh,
They have their gate for the guard. then you need to go in the other. They have one barangay there. A lot of houses.
To the left?
Hmm.
That's the road leading here. Did you know that?
Papa,
I think so. No, it ain't. No, it's the opposite way.
Papa.
I think it's the only.
Oh, let's knock to the door.
Who knocked on the door? Me. Silly boy. Anyway. Okay, we're here. Yeah. Time, let's eat. There's full moon, so it might be hard to see the meteor shower. Yeah, I hope we can tonight. We'll be on the ferry. It'll be dark. We'll see if we can see it somewhere in the sky. It's supposed to be tonight. So you stole someone's nuts. Shh. Oh, come on. Don't tell the whole world. Yeah, so anyway, I will, they are planting, Ted. That's what these kids are out here doing. This big group of people are all planting out there. I was wondering what they were carrying, Micah. That wasn't sticks. That was seedlings. They're all seedlings. I think they're from a mangrove. They'll take them out to plant them. They're out there in the big field planting right now. That whole group of people is planting trees out there on the beach. On that, oops. Damn. Okay, we will put the thing down. And let's eat. Breakfast time, Brian. Yes. Time for breakfast. Let you guys watch my bed half. She eats more daily than I do. Me, I eat like a pig. No, I'm just joking.
I eat like a pig.
So we don't have to be back until 1 o'clock.
MJ.
Hey, stop, MJ. I think we'll leave here at 1. We'll be back there by 2:20 or 2:30. I mean, 1:20 to 1:30. We'll get on the ship, and the ship will leave by maybe 4 p.m.
We need to leave 12:30. We can sit there. We want to stay here.
Yeah, what's checkout time here anyway? I still haven't seen the staff. Let's talk about a bad review. There's not even a towel here to take a shower. What's that noise?
Ila.
Oh.
Na kanina, utot ako sa room.
I'm talking to you?
Welcome to our YouTube channel. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe ka na ganito po ang itsura ng subscribe.
Ano ba yan?
Bago simulan ng lahat, syempre panibagong araw, panibagong katarungan.
Sabaw.
Gawin natin na hindi makakalimutan ng pamilya na pwede rin
Okay, so we leave at 12 from here?
or kahit na ano pa yan, mga kapatid, hindi natin alam na mangyayari ngayon.
12:30.
Bagay makasigurado ko.
We leave one maybe.
12:30.
Yes.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, 250 people over there. I said, you see the bus out there anymore?
I don't see it.
They were planting trees over there.
Manix na side. Sa Manix na side.
We'll go pull up all their trees.
Do you need to eat? I
Papa,
feed you now.
you know, for directly on my like to my phone and we make shadow.
Really?
Yes.
So your kids ready to go home?
No, I'm not done.
Are you ready to go home now?
No. Yes, because we're spending too much money.
Not now. You ready to go home?
No.
Where do you want to go? Huh?
You have car.
Already booked tickets.
Where you got tickets? We're going. We're going home, son.
I pay 5,900.
5,900? Holy smokes.
What's going on?
With senior discount and students?
Yeah.
Yay, get it.
Come on.
Where's your tickets at?
Ha?
May wala si Sammy padala? Para kay Michael?
Pila?
Huwag ka ng 5 daw.
Patingin niya man ng reference. Anong reference niyan?
Reference. Ari, ipakita siya. Araw. Hindi, bebe ako. Sa papalit na ako kung mag-picture. Ara, galing ako. Yan o.
Hindi ko makita. Yung ano lang, yung last number ng reference kung ano, hindi ko makita eh.
1709. 1709 to.
5167, oh, ayan oh. Hindi yan, cellphone number yan ni Michael eh. 5167, wait lang, Chico.
All right, guys, how back? All right, guys, how back? Let me tell you what tickets cost nowadays. Okay, a full fare ticket, half fare MJ's cost. MJ is $7.80. Full fare for Charm is $15.60, regular fare. Student fare for Micah and Ella is $12.50 each. Okay, for student fare, and senior fare is $1115. That's for senior citizen. That's me. So you get, altogether, she paid 5,900 pesos to get us home. Now, this is what it used to be. Let me give you the number. It used to be 1,000 regular fare, 704 for senior fare, 500 for MJ, and 800 for the girls. That's how much the fares have changed. It went from 800 to 1250 for students. Wow. So anyway, that's the deal. We paid 5,900 for 5 people to use the Star Horse shipping line. That's our tickets here. Okay, and this one, see a bed here, 55, 54, 56, 58, and probably 57. 57, yeah. 55, 57, 58. 55, 54, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. Those are our bunks. So 54 to 58 are our bunks. That's good. They're middle. It won't be so cold. Good. Okay, so we're set. We got our bunks.
Let's go home.
Okay, why you got noodles all over the table, son? You're supposed to put them in your mouth, not on the table. Put this to your mouth.
Wait, last.
Put it to your mouth and then scoop it in your mouth. Easier. Okay, he's eating still. I want to save the spoon. I'm only thinking for my coffee later. I had no hot water.
I'm using it for digging. Why you using it for digging?
All these guys are starting to leave, huh? You know, I saw the guy caught poussette last night, Charm. He had maybe 2 kilos of poussette. Some pretty big one, though. They weren't huge like the one we got before. They're only like this big. Perfect size for grilling. The grilling size.
Papa, but I'm full.
But you're not full, son. You need to continue eating something because you're going to be hungry in 10 minutes. Okay? And we don't want you to be hungry, all right? Well, the group is done. They're dispersing now. I hear them. There's some over here. They're getting ready to go home, wherever they came from. They're walking back on the beach now. Going back home. So they weren't looking for kubos. They were just looking to plant mangroves. Probably had a project with Barangay here, and they came and did it. Boy, his shell collection's horrible for being on the beach. I have way better shells than this at home. Anyway, there you go. Starfish. I saw a lot of these out in the ocean yesterday. These are not good to put in my my display case, they're really not good. I've had it there before. I took it out, threw it away. It takes a long time to get them to not stink. MJ, come and eat.
No, I'm full. I think those are
Yelling like a little girl.
MJ, you need to finish that.
Wow. Look at that boat, Charm. Full of people. Where's it going? Wow. Boat full of people.
MJ need to finish.
I got 20 people on that boat.
Have food later, Jay. You better finish your food.
I'm behind the big boat. Let's see how many they got in there. One, two, three in the front. Trees in my way. Let's focus in on how many they got in this boat. There's 3 in the front. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 with the boat driver.
Papa, do you want anything?
No, I'm done. Just finish it. Drink it. Drink it. Let's go. Drink it. MJ didn't finish his either. Look at this. Why?
I don't like that kind of food. I don't like this one, but I like that one.
Then you eat it. MJ's not going to eat it. I'll waste food. What I used to do sometimes, guys, I take let me zoom out. The cup of soup here, I'd buy a cup of soup on the ship, and then I would take a tissue and clean it. And if I didn't have my coffee cup with me, then I'd put my coffee in there and go ask the guy for hot water. And I could drink my coffee out of my cup of soup. That's what I used to do, but now I carry my coffee cup with me. So it's starting to get hot out here now. I guess we'll move inside and keep running the aircon and just relax for a couple hours. Take another nap or something, huh?
Can I play over there, Nathan?
Where?
Computer.
Oh,
Only 5 pesos. They're gonna exchange it into 1 pesos. So it's gonna be 30 minutes for us.
I don't have any change. My bag.
I can ask Mama.
It's in my bag.
Later, Papa, Mama.
Okay. Mama's food's here. Why don't we do this? Why don't you take that soup you don't want?
Yes?
Yeah, I'd say put it in here.
Oh, the cheese.
Yeah, why not? Dump them in there.
And cheese in mine.
Dump. Nobody. Dump it like that. Dump it in there. I've still got egg in it. Here, we'll throw this away.
How about this?
Yeah, dump it in there.
Then we'll throw it away?
No. Wow, it's leaking. It's too much liquid, huh?
Mm-hmm. Lot. Some spilled on my pants.
Well, the group's all gone. So I guess they got all their trees planted. I see the ferry from Marinduque coming. Boy, that was good. There it is. That green ferry right there, that's Montenegro. Boy, it's hard to see it because of the fence. It's making my camera blur.
Give it to this dog.
There it is. Montenegro Ferry, Marinduque to Lucena.
What if we give that food to this dog?
Maybe you ask Mama if she wants it.
Because if not, we can give it to this dog.
Uh-huh. But you ask Mama. Dogs are hungry. And no food out here. There's nobody here. What's going on with these people? Today's Monday. You'd think that the owner of the resort, guests living in a
It's very hungry. It's
All right.
hasn't eaten for days.
So that's the Marinduque ferry going to Lucena. You should start seeing another one coming out of Lucena heading over to Marinduque. They run every hour here in the morning like this. That's the 6 a.m. ferry. Departs at 6. Arrives 7 or 8:30. It'll arrive about 8:30 in Lucena. We took the same ferry leaving Marinduque, going here when we were over visiting Scuba Steve and Linny. Souping down the wrong pipe. So anyway, that's done. Now there's no trash can here, Ella. So let's do this. Put all these. Wait. Keep these 2 spoons. I'll keep.
Okay.
The rest of them you can throw away. Just stick it inside, yeah. Stick it inside. Okay, now we got a trash bag. We'll happily donate this to the guy who owns the resort. We'll donate our trash bag to him. Just let the dog eat that. It's okay. Let her eat all that. If she don't eat it, some other dog or a bird will eat it. There's birds here. Boy. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and see what's left in the chat here. We have all of our trash here. I can now, put the rest of this into a bag for the guy. We'll be nice enough to do that. And they can take it to wherever they take their trash. If a dog doesn't get it first and drag it out, you know? I'll leave it up here on the table. Hopefully the dog won't get it. And these guys can clean it up. Well, I got some noodle soup down the wrong pipe. It's probably one of those noodles that went rip right down my windpipe. Anyway, I'm okay. The boat's flipped around. There's somebody on board actually over there on the big boat, looks like. That's a nice boat over there, it really is. He's got, I think it's a passenger boat. See the birds over there? Birds are cleaning up the table for us. The dog's cleaning up the dish that we left him. You know, I don't think hot peppers bother a dog. I don't think they have the sensors in their tongue like we do in our body. Quit coughing in a minute here. Anyway, guys, guess we'll relax. Ready to pack everything up. This is our beautiful home. I'm glad it's only a one-day rent. If it was a 2-day, I'd certainly cancel. There we go, I got it. All right, did you get 5 pesos to go gaming? Here, Micah. Oh, she asked me to go, can she have 5 pesos? I said, again, but computer time, she's playing. Sweetheart, they gotta pay for computer service. Huh? What? She's working on the computer. Minecraft, what she's doing. Okay, I'm teaching her Minecraft. Okay, I'll be happy with that. Niels, hello, how are you? Matthew says, okay, back to work. Anyway, guys, we had our breakfast. We're just going to sit here and relax for a while. I'll go ahead and shut my live feed down, enjoy the aircon, and we're going to be out of here probably about 12:30, heading over to the ship. 12 o'clock, whatever time checkout is. We'll get out of here at 12. Oh, all right, guys, I'm done for now, and we'll catch you when we get on the ship. Bye for now, everyone. Take care. Have a great evening or morning, wherever you're at.